Okay, the recording has started.
3, 2, 1, let's
Hi,
jam.
recording.
Hi, all of our wonderful fans. Hi. I remember you, Apple. I remember you. That was the one.
Jeff.
That was our one fan.
Don't be so narcissistic, Lauren, and talk about yourself as our fan.
No, it wasn't. I had no fucking clue who it was. But they stopped watching.
A likely story.
Yeah, they were. They
We ended that campaign.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Yeah.
I'm sad about that campaign.
Yeah. I mean, I like this one better though.
Yeah.
So.
I miss Ilva.
Yeah. You know, I'm still willing to do like a, just kind of a U3 something. Just maybe a few sessions just so we can get. I'll just throw everyone's backstory at each other at once.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
Yes.
Here's my suggestion. We have Freya be Kelly, and we have
Ed B. Zael.
yeah. Yes. No context. We hand them the character sheet. They have to interpret how they think they would act, and
Honestly?
they carry on.
Honestly, Ed would be a good
Doubly
psychopathic
funny
water
because
juicer.
it's doubly funny because of like Acreus and Zael's interaction, and it was like
You and Edison flirting all the time.
yeah, playful teasing.
Honestly, that does count as psycho.
Yeah. Okay. I will consider that. I am putting that in the back of my brain. Whether or not I forget it, who knows?
Put on
So.
the back burner. Oh no, Lord, there's a fire.
You forgot to turn off the oven. Stove is still going.
All right. So.
Oh.
Last session, because last session, I know you guys probably forgot about it. It was a little, inconsequential.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
a lot happened.
It was really boring.
It was, yeah. We needed a filler session, okay?
Yeah.
We should have gone back to playing hockey.
All right, so
That's what I decided to call it because I didn't feel like I didn't think of the name.
just call it ball game. That's what it.
Sports ball.
Not the leaker. Literally means ball game.
Sports ball.
Sports ball. Sports ball. Okay.
Still gonna call it hockey.
Okay.
It was
Does
a more
not
entertaining game than the Super Bowl.
fair. True. All right, so last session. The party disappeared into the crowd in an attempt to flee the guards tailing Stonk. In the mead hall, the party parts ways with Stonk, and wants to. Oh my god, I didn't write that right. Attempts to flee the guards tailing Stonk. In the mead hall, they part ways with Stonk, and Stonk claims that he wants to stop Åska from killing the king. Odell stops Stonk in the middle of the mead hall, where Stonk declares to Odell his own racist supremacy. Odell exiles him from Galethorpe and they part ways. Mikkel, Slanei, and Tavi escape through the city and avoid interactions with the residents of the city who are partying. Once the reception begins, Stonk speaks to Erik in the noble section, telling him to be careful and stay away from the king. Don't come to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's literally what happened.
Didn't Odell not ban just Stonk, but every Goliath ever because of Stonk?
Yeah.
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 Oh well.
Well, yeah, so after seeing Hilda whistling in the doorway, they both realize they'll be working together according to Åska's plan. Hilda leads Stonk through the halls and up the stairs where a guard spots them. They take him out and hide the body in a closet. Hilda and Stonk make it to the door of the private room, which holds the king and queen inside. After short deliberation, Stonk convinces her to join him in killing the king before Åska can. Her only condition is that she wants to be the one to kill Olaf. They stealthily sneak into the room, with Stonk approaching the king as he looks over the balcony. Hilda pulls out her sword, puts her sword atop Åska's the table Åska sat at, preventing him from interfering. Stonk intimidates the guards, threatening him to stay away, and decapitates the king, only to have his head roll off the table into the crowd below. The new queen rushes out the door in terror. The death of the king brings about the next stage of Åska's plan, with arrows from crossbows being held by people hiding in the rafters above the mead hall. Thor opens a portal to a frigid winter and tells his siblings, "Do whatever you want." Ingvald smiles and with his axe cuts through the air and snuffs out every torch in the room. After
After the king dies.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's another after the king dies. After the king dies, Stonk leaves the rest of them to Hilda. As Stonk leaves, Åska threatens Stonk for sabotaging the plan. During Stonk's escape, he runs into Åska again, who threatens Stonk once more. Stonk accepts this threat and attacks Åska. After a few hits, Åska cuts his hand and chants an incantation. The effects of the incantation begin to take effect as Åska gets nauseated before convulsing with rage. His eyes shift from a gray to a bright blue and his posture changes. Stonk begins to embrace a feral, animal-like rage while fighting Åska, but eventually falls to his knees after sustaining a few magical attacks from the newly enchanted dagger. Åska leaves Stonk to die.
F.
And Stonk's dead. By
Yay! That's
Tragic.
the end of the campaign. Roll up new characters.
You guys were all relying on me and me alone.
Slanei sights the priest of Thorin, at a bar, and successfully flees from the city when he informs Mikkel and Tavi. You guys just completely avoided it, and I was so happy.
There will be no encounter.
Erik attempts to bring Stonk... Oh, to be fair, that was like a 4.5-hour session, so any more fights would have made that like 6 hours.
Yeah.
So, Erik attempts to bring Stonk back into consciousness after finding his body, with Erik suffering from crossbow injuries to his side and his shoulder. When Stonk awakens, weak and exhausted, but alive. They rush through the halls together, and an icy harpoon pierces its way through the wall of the hallway, narrowly missing Stonk and Erik.
That would have been unfortunate.
Yeah. An unmarked soldiers enter from the break in the wall and begin to approach Stonk and Erik. With Erik's injuries worsening, he tells Stonk that he can't go any further. He says that he'll try and make a deal with the soldiers and stay behind. Stonk hesitates to leave him, and Erik reassures him. He slumps up against the wall and tells Stonk.
And Stonk rolled a nat 1 insight check.
Literally probably the most...
Important.
Yeah.
So, Eric's still alive, right?
Mikkel, Slanei, and Tavi.
Can we canonically say if he did die, he died of a heart attack before they could kill him?
That's
No.
what he was dying of.
Aww.
Oh.
I wasn't kidding. He died. He experienced a heart attack. I will not elaborate whether
I
or
thought
not
he was
he's
dying
alive.
because he got stabbed by a
hey,
bajillion
Lauren.
arrows.
You think that maybe the stress of dying would also cause a heart attack?
Fair.
Lauren, I can find out if he's alive very soon.
You actually can. So Mikkel, Slanei, and Tavi reach the tree line on the outskirts of the city and see Odell waiting for them with 3 horses, 1 for supplies and 2 for riding. Tavi tells Odell that he won't be coming with him, afraid the reputation they've gained and the trouble they've caused would follow them back to Gelthorpe. Odell tells Tavi that if he fails, to not come home. Mikkel, Slanei, and Tavi find a spot near the frozen river of Ilia and begin their watches for the night, alone in the dark and frigid wilderness of the Mörkvither. Okay. So,
And nothing happened.
Yep, nothing happened
It
at
was
all.
Filler session.
Very uneventful.
So, Josh, we talked about this. I'm just going to narrate your exit because there's no reason for us to continue adding to the stress of Stonk dying.
I'm hanging on by a thread.
Yep.
No, I need him to have combat encounters for every guard he needs.
At 1 HP. No, we agreed it's half an HP with a point of exhaustion.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So he needs to fight his way out.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
To deuce your way out, you gotta roleplay it.
Through the red-stained darkness of the mead hall tinted by the glow of your eye, you stumble through the halls, surrounded by sounds of boots stomping against the floors and muddled cries of rage and despair. You avoid the bloody massacre that floods the celebratory hall. You're unsure how many times your consciousness fades as you weave your way through the chaos, only listening to the familiar echo in your head pleading you to run. At one point, you turn a corner and see a man running through the halls in fear, fall backwards when he looks upon the bloodied and hunched giant, staring back at him with a glowing red eye. He stands frozen in fear, dropping his weapon and bolting away from you. Soon you find a door swinging in the wind by half of a hinge, and an exit to the outside. You follow it and drag your body away from the chaos. You find a narrow alleyway to catch your breath, and seconds after you try to regulate your breathing, you hear a loud crack of Ingvald's axe slicing through the air of the mead hall. Tonight, the city of Elderguard is silent, with only the torchlight snuffed by the wind dimly lighting a path through the city. You successfully escape and drag yourself out into the snow on the outskirts. You lean up against a tree, exhausted, and pass out into slumber.
Yay!
And there he
So we don't
slept
get a war
for
first?
500 years.
So
I'll wait
you can...
until
Yeah.
things happen. I'm awake,
Okay.
actually.
For, our other group, Tavi, nobody wakes you up for your watch.
Dicks.
Do you wake up naturally, or do you just keep sleeping?
You didn't have a stressful day.
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
I'll wake up.
Well, out there. It's like, I don't know.
All right.
I'm gonna go off and do a thing though.
Okay, so you didn't answer my question.
Wait, what was? Did you say the question?
Did you
She
wake
just
up?
asked
Did
you
you
Oh
wake
yeah,
up?
I woke up.
Okay, so we'll say that you wake up and you acknowledge that you're like, oh shit, I'm late. you know that feeling in the morning when you forget it's Saturday and you go, oh fuck, it's 9.
Yeah.
It's like that. But you bolt up and look around for Slanei and see nothing. What you do notice is little baby Loki sniffing around in the snow on the outskirts of your little campsite. But other than that, Slanei is nowhere to be seen.
I go over and pet Loki, see if I can figure out what she's looking for.
Yeah.
If she's looking for something.
So you go over and pet Loki. She's very focused. So as you pet her, you get a of recognition. But she still continues to stick her snoot into the snow, searching for something.
Snake's corpse.
You can make an. Would it be? Sir, are you looking for like evidence Slanei existed, or are you looking? Or are you looking, or are you more
Schrodinger's
focused on
Slanei.
what Loki is looking for?
More
it's just a
focused on
dream.
what Loki is looking for. Because Slanei
Okay.
probably just went elsewhere.
If that's the case, roll animal handling.
Oh no. I
So
don't think
fuck
that's
you.
good.
I have it.
Should have cared more about Slanei.
Slanei's probably pissing on something else. I don't
A
know.
week or so.
Yeah, that's not super important though.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just
That's
curious
fine.
because I want to
Where did
design
it go?
it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry for
Toe.
forgetting
Don't
about
worry
that.
about it. It could just be like a
Honestly, I was really thinking it was like just a
4
tanker.
plus?
yeah, like you know from those like from those commercials where it's like the froth
Commercial?
spilling out.
Yeah.
Yes.
One
4
one of
plus
those,
-1.
But like,
Huh?
4 plus -1.
I knew it was gonna be one of these days.
Yeah. You've never had a dog?
What's a
So-
dog?
Odell just never would let you have one.
Yeah.
Kind of
I mean,
fucked
to
up.
be fair, Odell probably had like hunting dogs, but they were
Not
they were
for playing.
outdoor dogs. Yeah.
They were like, stick them on the intruder dog.
Yeah.
not
Don't touch the dogs.
not this kind of like house petty type dog.
Well, this is a working dog,
Yeah.
so friendly.
She baby.
I'll say 2 years old.
Oh,
Baby.
Can I?
Just awkwardly patting.
Can okay. Can I look for footsteps as to where Slanei might have
Yes.
ended up?
That would be a survival check. Sorry, also wisdom.
Survival.
all of your important checks tonight are going to be wisdom.
I'm gonna
This is why you have
This
to
is the
work.
wilderness. This is the Tavi's gonna fucking cry.
He is. He's parish. That's a 9.
If only there
Total?
No.
Okay.
If only there was a hunter nearby.
So a 9, you notice around the area that Loki is sniffing, you do see what appears to be footprints that
Almost
have
like
a
the
little
bears.
bit of snow that has kind of like
All animals.
the wind has kind of
bears.
covered up slightly, but you do see some footsteps kind of around a tree that that's what Loki is sniffing. But it's obviously halfling because you don't know anyone else with feet that smaller than Katunya, and she's in her basket.
Right.
So, but you do not see any footprints leading anywhere.
Okay. I'm gonna figure if Slanei's not back by the end of my watch, then I'm gonna like wake up Mikkel and be like, "Hey, he's gone."
Okay.
This is just a simp thing. We just move on.
No one looks for you.
Maybe you just got food poisoning. I don't know. I don't want to see that. If you did.
We,
To be fair, you did see the footprints by a tree, so he could have just pissed on the tree.
Could've just pissed.
That's what Loki was smelling.
I mean,
Oh, no.
it is a
Piss.
pattern within this campaign.
Piss
Someone
sniffer? I mean,
leaves.
she's sniffing piss right now, guys. You can change.
Lo-
You know what? You could have her middle name be Piss Sniffer.
Why would
Loki
we do
Piss
that?
Sniffer.
Why would we do that to the
Why would
baby?
we do that to the pupper? We'd name her Loki Tevesta.
Loki Tevesta Piss Sniffer.
Yes.
Professor Piss Sniffer.
Professor Loki Tevesta Piss Sniffer
That
the third.
actually sounds like a very formal name, and I like it. All right.
Nathaniel name.
You gotta add the third on there, and then it's a Nathaniel name.
Junior.
Why
Okay.
is she a junior and the third? We don't question it. We just accept it.
Junior.
They are the third junior. All right. So,
Alright.
make a perception check for your watch. with disadvantage because you do not have dark vision.
Alright.
Habest.
Can't keep things on the table. With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Take the lower.
9 plus 11.
Okay. So,
Let's ball something.
sitting on the stump that you guys have set your camp around, you try to stay as alert as possible. Not really focusing on potential dangers, but more or less every time you hear what might be a slight rustle from an animal, you think Slanei is coming back, but you see nothing.
He just
And-
never shows up.
A few hours pass,
Yeah, he went to go buy milk.
and nothing changes. He left for
Cigarettes.
milk and he hasn't came back yet.
God.
It really is
Maybe
a
it's
real-
just bad traffic.
Oh man, California traffic, damn slow.
He went to go
So
get
much
milk and die a
traffic
horrible
here.
death, and he's all out of milk.
The milk is spoiled by the time Slanei gets
Okay.
back from the damn traffic.
And you also, I'm assuming, probably do the thing you wanted to do.
Yeah, do you want me to roll something?
Roll a sleight of hand check with advantage.
I'm being robbed.
I believe it.
With advantage. Oh, thank God.
That sounds like a Tavi thing to do. It's just
16.
You've done this multiple times before.
whoa.
And it goes well.
You just robbed people in their sleep.
Correct.
All right. So
Jack, man.
at this time, a few hours have passed, and
Alright.
Slanei has not shown up.
I guess I will wake up Mikkel.
Ignore the white spot.
Slanei's missing.
So stop. I guess that doesn't matter right now.
Here's the thing: there's a difference between being because he's missing. They don't know where he is. They know you're doing something, so you're not missing.
We know you. You're
You're just uncalled for. No, sorry, unaccounted for.
You're lost.
uncalled
You're
for,
lost in
unaccounted
action.
for, unwanted.
Oh wow.
Get lost.
You're missing
Wow.
in action. Slanei's just missing.
All right.
Missing in action. Get it? Because
Uh-huh.
missing in action presumes that you're missing while being in action.
Stop.
But
Stop.
missing
Stop.
in action.
They're doing.
for
They're
him
let them have a moment.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll get back in character. When?
He was gone by the time I woke up for my watch. I found footprints. They're all footprints.
I look at the sky. See, it's definitely not start of watch time. And you just sort of let him be gone for hours.
Well, I was gonna give him to the end of my watch.
I get up.
Okay.
Alright, I'll go check out the tracks.
Okay. So while that is happening, I would like to cut to you. People can stay here for this, so they'll get a little bit more context as to what's going on. Plummeting into the frigid cold, you feel the rocks at the bottom of the river scrape against the burlap
Great
sack,
sound.
landing on and slamming into the center of your
you're
back.
dead.
The hit on your back forces the airs out of your lungs, and you soon find yourself unable to prevent the water from engulfing you. In desperation, you try to get a gulp as air as you bob back to the surface, only to hit the frozen ice trapping the muddy river waters beneath it. The icy water fills your throat as you swallow, trying to prevent the water from entering your lungs. This only makes the sensation worse, but at this point you can no longer control the panic as you cough and swallow more water. Your hands, though in an odd position, are pulled to your face as your eyes and sinuses burn. Occasionally, you hear the sound of cracking ice, but the water pulls you away from the surface as the current from under the ice drags your thrashing body through the rocks and mud. Your body waitens, falling farther and farther from the surface, weighted deeper and deeper into the waters. The stones of the riverbed poke and gash at you and the bag that traps you, soon knocking you unconscious as the current slams your head into a rock.
Now, keep in mind, we just went through a whole watch without looking.
Yeah. I know.
I thought
Don't worry, you have water walking.
No, I didn't actually prepare that.
You fool! You don't have water walking.
I know this worked for...
You're unconscious.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't have.
I will read it again.
No, before
Soon knocking you unconscious.
Could
This happened like that.
that. Oh, never mind.
People can drown in like 30 seconds.
I was gonna ask if I could do something real fast before that, but...
What would you have liked to
Um,
done?
I would have tried to cast Blink.
You cannot You cannot move
Never mind then. It
anyway. You cannot speak. You cannot move your hands.
Okay then.
Nor you can.
You could go in a robot and roll your next character.
Yeah, I might do that real fast.
So, going back to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, the sun has not rised, but it is.
Rised.
But
It's the pre-dawn light.
yeah, it's pre-dawn light at the minute. So, how are you searching for him, Hunter?
I'll look for tracks.
Okay.
I won't sniff for piss.
Survival check, please.
Can I give him advantage?
Yes, you can.
Please have advantage.
I have disadvantage because we wait for hours.
The trail is going cold.
Wait, was that a long rest?
Survival?
Yeah, it's a long rest. I'm giving you guys long rest because I'm not that terrible.
I don't get it.
Yeah, no, fuck you, Tavi. You don't get a long rest because you didn't get the second half of your sleep.
23.
23. Okay. With a 23,
That's good.
you
I
These
hate
tr-
that game now.
these tracks are old. You cannot follow them, but you know which direction they went. You currently believe that they are going slightly north from your position, where you would know the river is. The river of Elia.
Does this look like they walked over there? Do I
You-
see one set?
You see that the footprints change at one point. Near the campsite, you see the halfling, kind of tracks of Slanei pacing and walking around during his watch. But a second pair of steps of footprints come by, around human size. You can't really find out much more than that, but they are wearing boots. You see what appears to be a slight struggle as, while the snow has covered it up, you see the dirt from under the snow that was kicked up due to some sort of struggle. Before you only see one pair of footsteps walking away and something being dragged behind them.
Do those footsteps look small or large?
There are no more Slanei footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
So you can assume that the human is what's dragging the limp object.
I will go pick up my Katuni basket.
Okay.
Are we packing up camp?
We are packing up now.
Feels like
He is
there's a
probably
gay
dead.
joke in
I'm sorry.
Alright.
I feel like there was a joke in there somewhere.
We pack up camp and skedaddle then.
Okay.
I'll do like a Lord of the Ring style chase to go save him.
Okay.
I was watching Two Towers last night. Still a very good movie.
Did you at least drop like the leaves so we can follow you in classic Two Towers fashion?
Am I handling both
I would,
animals or did you take...
I'm sorry, you
Either
assume
Loki-
Slanei is smart enough to drop something?
Yeah.
I'll let you do the dog and then see you fuck it
Slanei
up
may
with your
have higher
minus.
than higher than average.
And then I'll
intelligence,
use
but
my-
not that much higher.
I'll use my advantage on animal handling to get my pupper to go fast.
Okay. So while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna cut back over to Slanei.
You drowned.
The unconsciousness. Normally, when you go to sleep, you fall asleep and you don't really notice that you fall asleep. But this time, you find your senses kind of fading back as you hear, "Wake up! Wake up!" Boom! As your face is just slapped as hard as it can. And you wake up, finally feeling, still unable to breathe, coughing up water, still surrounded in, still completely soaking wet with snow and laying on snow and mud. You feel bruised and beaten, and you feel especially a hard, hit to your head, as there is a gash right above your head.
How's the hypothermia?
In front of you, you see a face you haven't seen in a while. Takan! Wake up! Boom! It stops you again. Holy shit! I'm a genius! You're actually alive?
Where am I?
No fucking idea.
Thanks to Khan. As helpful as always.
You see Dave, the horse, just kind of wandering in the back. Yeah, me and Dave were going fishing together, and, well, he found you.
Dave found me?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
The Tooth Tower and the Two Towers where the horse finds Aragorn.
I was, too busy, beating something up to notice, but Dave found you, and thankfully thankfully you're still alive.
15.
He's a hunter who's probably doing something.
Well, thank you, Dave, for finding me.
So where are the rest of the bodies?
What?
Your friends? You're alone.
I was kidnapped.
Alone?
Yeah, this tracks.
No.
Do you know where the rest of them are?
If I knew where I was, I could guess.
Where'd you guess?
They're... Let's just go that way. We'll run into them.
All right, Dave! And he whistles to Dave as Dave, whatever he's doing, just kind of... And then just slowly unenthusiastically walks over as Tikan gets on the back of Dave and reaches out his hand to you.
Is this unrequited love? Is this like a one-way relationship I'm witnessing?
Dave is just sassy.
Okay.
Is Dave the horse from Tangled?
Maximus.
I take Tikan's hand.
Okay. And he just with ease like hoists you up onto the back of Dave, and Dave just doesn't really like buck, but like runs a little in place for a second before trotting off into the distance.
I am pointing in the direction the river is not flowing, so upstream.
Okay.
Because that's where I assume that they'll probably go.
Right. Okay. As for you guys, make a perception check.
Do you also want advantage? What's your?
Yes, please.
3.
May I have advantage?
Yeah, have an advantage. I'm gonna give you a different dice.
Okay, so I have good perception.
Not that.
My perception's great. These dice are pretty. That's an 8.
8.
Uh-huh. I went from a 3 to a 4.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll for the dog.
It's
Of
almost
course,
like
of course.
The dog has
person's not
advantage
there.
on scent-based things, I think.
Good. I rolled high, and I was like, roll again. I got an at 1. So, but
Did you pee on the bag? Did you pee while you were trapped in a bag?
you are a little too hyper focused on these tracks to really notice your surroundings. But Tavi, you kind of notice out of the corner of your eye, Loki just take a not a U-turn, but
You can piss all you want. You're still gonna piss when you get in the water.
a sharp turn to the left, and starts confidently kind of trotting in a direction towards what appears to be actually the tree line near the city.
That's nerve-wracking.
She notices you like after a few seconds of not following. She turns around. Oof.
I'm just gonna.
Oof. I turn to look at the oof.
You see, she's standing there. She's like, follow me.
Okay, guess she wants us to go that way.
He's this way, so... Come here. Loki.
She does the play thing where it's like, are we playing now?
I will go over and follow her.
She jumps up, does a twirl, and just continues walking.
Oh, she's too cute. I just can't resist. I've only seen borderline feral dogs.
She's has a higher speed than you guys, so she speeds up and then stops and turns to wait for you guys, and then speeds up again, and she does that.
She's a baby.
But after, you don't actually wander too far away before you see Loki actually walk up to a tree and just start sniffing.
What's the tree? What's up? Hey, check it out.
Somebody sleeping.
Whom?
Oh.
Who am I pointing at?
Whomstead?
Sitting up against a tree, beaten up and exhausted, is Stonk. You are still asleep at this time.
How fucked up does he look?
How does half a HP?
You notice that, no, medicine.
I have proficiency.
Then
So roll.
Then
well.
you fucking use it.
Also,
Six.
Would you like-
take advantage? Please, for the love of God.
10.
Okay.
I think all of Kelly's dice that have been handed to you need to just go in here.
I'm gonna pee.
Yeah, thankfully, you don't really need to have too good of eyes to see Stonk in his current state. Mikkel, you are more focused on just the apparent bruises on Stonk's body. Before Tavi, you notice on Stonk's side a gash from what appears to be a sharp weapon, which would have been the crit that Åska gave you on your side. And you point to that and go, Mikkel, and you point to that.
I'll bandage him up. It won't be good because I rolled a 6, but you'll probably not bleed out. It's not making things
I feel
actively
like
worse.
at this point, if you would have bled out, you would have already bled out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably mildly helpful for like infection.
Shove some snow in it. It'll be fine.
Rub some dirt on it, walk it off.
You probably,
leeches
I'm
on it.
assuming, is Stonk a deep sleeper?
Currently, yes.
Yes. Okay.
So I very
He snores
loosely.
every once in a while, but he's not making much move to wake up.
It probably will hurt.
I'll
I'm not
have
being gentle.
I'll have you roll another medicine check to bandage him up, because the first one was to see how damaged he was.
Oh, thank God.
22.
Okay, so you now know how he is injured, so you can now help him properly.
And thankfully, you don't make it worse.
Yeah.
You're a mommy now. We've used all our band-aids.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I go up to you and I
So we have
say,
to go to our Ace Hardware store to get some more.
That's the sound effect you make?
Somebody's hitting you with a pillow.
it's soft
That's the sound
fur.
effect.
You get toe beans to the face.
I have toe beans and fluff, and I'm not hitting hard.
You also got
Please don't scratch.
Please no.
I flick you with the nail, but not with like the point. So it's like,
Yeah, you're flicking me hard on the forehead.
that
Yeah.
wakes you.
Yes, I'll wake up now.
can we say he's now at 1 HP instead of 1/2 HP?
Yes. I'll say you have the benefits of a full rest, though you are only maybe at like 25% hit points at this point.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, still about half of the rest of the party's generic HP.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
How did it go?
Who's there?
How many fingers am I holding up?
Mikkel?
Tommy Sailor, this is medicine.
That's bad, huh?
How'd you find me?
Oof. As you see the little elk hound kind of sniffing at your feet.
Well, thank you. I was going to find you. I just needed a little nap.
We did not really have time for a reunion. Slanei has been stolen. To be honest, I was just trying to get the dog back before we went further.
I like how just no one's surprised Slanei's been kidnapped.
How long ago?
You are the smallest one.
Multiple hours.
Yeah.
Do you know which way?
That way. I point back towards the tracks. Seems Slanei has been put into a sack.
Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna go look at the dog. And I'm gonna start casting Speak with Animals.
Okay.
It's a ritual, so
It takes 10
minutes.
So I'm like, okay, we gotta hurry. Snape's been kidnapped, and you're just,
I'm just like staring at the dog.
doing your
Staring right back with just these beady black eyes.
barbarian chants. I don't know. Is there like a verbal component?
It's like
Verbal and somatic.
So
So
what
every now
are we
and-
seeing as we just see you covered in bandages?
The first time Stonk does a magic.
What does Stonk magic look like?
Do the magic! Do the magic!
Are you doing
roar.
Are you doing the interpretive dance from that apology video? Like what are you doing?
I am young.
I'm just going like 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Macarena.
I don't know what the Macarena is, but apparently it's part of it.
Just go through the entire
He's singing the
dance one
Macarena
time.
in Old Norse.
Yeah.
That sounds
You do
so
the entire
cursed.
dance one time over the span of 10
Can I-
minutes. You're just like,
Yeah.
Can I do a medicine check to see if his brain's been damaged?
advantage.
Okay, 23.
Stonk experienced terminal brain injury long before this.
Okay, so he's finally snapped.
No, I'm saying that he was brain damaged before all of this, so he's fine.
Macarena. Alright, we're good. Dog. Do you know where the little one went?
That way. And she kind of starts trotting in that direction, then turns back. Wait, no one's following me.
Yeah, just lead on, we'll follow.
Okay!
Alright, everyone.
You looked-
The dog says that he's this way.
You look in rough shape. Do you want to sit on my sled?
No, I'm good.
No!
If we took literally everything off the sled, it could probably...
No.
No!
Don't worry, dog. They weren't asking you. They were asking me.
Okay!
And let's go.
What are the others hearing as she's just...
Wait, can a horse have
You hear a mixture of like little like soft barks and snorts.
Was there a panic in when she said no in her oof?
Yeah, the ears just kind of went poof.
Can horses carry Stonk? I don't.
Yes. I think that you probably a horse couldn't run with Stonk, but a horse could carry Stonk.
The dog could drag you, just couldn't trap.
Yeah, because you rode a horse when you couldn't
Yeah.
get on the cart because the cart was too much for everybody. But
No, I could
you
do the
broke
cart.
it. You broke the cart.
I broke
Alone.
the cart, and that's when I was no longer allowed.
Yes,
but
that's
I was
true.
able to ride on
Yes.
it for a little bit.
Yes.
And those were the best times.
Yeah.
Okay.
The half a
Well,
session,
I
Stonk
liked-
could ride on the cart.
I like to imagine you're so fucked up that you've lowered your normal speed to our speed.
Yeah.
even
30
even your
30 feet per round.
He's using
30
the
feet per round is your
halberd
fucked
kind
up
of
speed.
as a cane, and like to keep himself upright. But
Stonk, do you want to? You could get on Kuma if you want.
I'm good. Just follow the dog.
We follow the dog.
Okay. She kind of every once in a while seems very confident and runs forward, stops, looks back, and barks at you guys to follow. But occasionally, inspiration. Wait, did you beckon her?
Yes.
Okay.
No
I'll
inspiration.
say half an inspiration. If it happens again, you get a full one. But
Throw her off and then do it again.
every once in a while, she will stop and pace back and forth, sniffing to kind of re-find the trail again. Soon, I'll say that maybe an hour or so passes before Loki pipes up and just like runs pretty fast far away, and then just goes bark, 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 bark.
I go and look. What is
You
it?
run over there. You see on the distance a riding upstream a horse with someone on it.
I ready my axe. And I crouch down.
What do you see?
I point to the horse.
I get up and
And-
I look down, and then with my eagle vision.
Do you like wait a second? That's not normal.
No, hang on. Just like, what do I see? Just
You-
initially.
You, through your piercing migraine, get a split second of just like ultra focus where you see one human man on the horse followed up with a small person riding behind him. You probably recognize the stark white hair of Takan, and you've seen Dave before.
And also.
Well,
person.
you are sitting behind him, so you'd notice there's a figure that you can assume is Slanei, but
Slanei is very nervous. He's seen what's come out of this.
yeah, you are just like gripping onto the saddle for dear life.
After like taking a peek over the hill, I'm just like, oh, okay. You can put away your weapon. It's just Takan.
How can you see that from here?
You can.
You have the eye revealed, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is like, what, a little under a mile from here?
So it's like maybe like 500 feet.
I'd say it's more like 500 feet.
Scandinavia. What the fuck's a foot?
500 meters. Sorry, 500 long boats. Whatever.
That's even
Furlongs.
longer.
500 Norse feet.
500 yaks.
Loki kind of comes up to the coast of the river. You guys are on the other side of the river, and her tail just kind of like starts wagging as you guys approach. Tikan soon, as he gets closer, starts knowing, he goes, Hey! Hey, guys!
My head hurts. Someone please shut him up.
And
I look to you. I don't feel like dealing with this.
And then as he kind of comes over on the other side of the river, he paces with Dave for a second before finding a small little path to kind of get across the river as he makes his way over. He's like, Wow! You guys look like shit! What happened?
I do not care for this.
It's been like this the whole time.
I'm just gonna like turn around and just kind of go sit down on a tree.
Where did you go? And I look at you. Have you changed out of wet clothes, or are you actively trying to die?
No, you are shivering,
I am-
barely alive.
You will get hypothermia if you stay in those clothes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know how you haven't got it yet.
Are you naked?
He didn't get too far away.
We must strip to preserve body heat.
Like, you should be dead.
I should be.
Oh, yeah, by the way, and he lifts you up by like the back of your collar
Please.
and drops.
Please don't
on the
do that
in the
ever.
snow.
Yeah, just like not like drop, but just kind of like gently plops you down. I found a friend.
Ow.
Get out of the clothes, you will die.
No hesitation, strip.
I pull out Coutinier's spare blanket, and since you're you, it actually fits.
Couturier kind of peers out of the basket, just finally waking up from her own rest. Like, what's going on?
I'd like to use Stonk as a pillow and try and sleep.
I give you like Coutinier's winter.
You like go up to like lay
And
on
just like
Stonk,
cuddle
and he
with him.
has the halberd like kind of sitting next to him, and then as he like eyes you getting closer, he just moves it so that it blocks you off.
You lean up against the halberd.
I lean up against the halberd.
Sure.
Where have you been?
Wait, how fucked up do you look?
Well, out here for the most part, city life, isn't for me. So I decided to leave.
That's as far.
Probably for the best.
No.
Again, the fuck happened to you guys?
The city is not in very good state.
Yeah, that's why I left. I don't like cities either. But seriously, what happened?
I look to you.
I look at Stonk.
Insight check, because he actually sleeping.
Advantage!
11 plus stuff. 7.
You
plus
can't just
stuff.
give him advantage on everything,
The
no!
first roll was an 11.
Yeah.
Insight 12. Are you awake or are you faking?
Are you awake or are you awake?
It's pretty convincing.
Yeah.
Whether or not he is or isn't
We
remains to be seen.
We will have to see. I'll start making a fire. If you die of hypothermia, that will make me feel mildly bad. I'll go do all the steps to make sure Slanei doesn't lose all his toes.
Yay!
Medicine
So
check.
Oh wait.
Medicine or survival?
How attached are you to your
Hey,
toes?
Warren. What HP am I at right now?
1.
Okay.
How-
I'm actually at. Ooh.
How
Efficiency plus
attached
3.
are you to your digits?
You don't get to double heal yourself with the ring.
What? No, I healed him.
Oh, I was like, are you healing yourself and then taking the
Seven.
benefits from the ring? You
No,
can't do
no,
that.
I knew better than to do that. That's gonna then be.
You gave me 9 HP back.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 6 from that. Almost max.
So Slanei, how attached are you to your fingers and toes? This is me asking, not him.
Oh, very attached. I like them.
Well, I rolled on that one on my medicine check to save
Write that
them.
down. Write that down.
Hypothermia.
I'm gonna just... do I feel Mikhail poking and prodding while trying to fall asleep?
I'm gonna check to see if this is a thing.
Oh no.
To be fair, since there are no crit fails in skill checks, that's a 5. Still not good, but it's not one bad.
You are struggling to help him,
Mm-hmm.
and if it does not get better, he will develop gangrene.
Oh, that's fun.
Specifically his toes. Your fingers, they'll be okay.
Okay, that's good. That's nice.
Do you have medicine to cure diseases?
I have magic.
Yes, do you have that?
What?
Do you have that right now?
Magic? I have 1/3 level spell slot left.
Uh-huh, I'm asking you, can you cast that?
Yes, I can.
Oh, I say you also have a point of exhaustion.
That's
Sorry.
very understandable.
Sorry.
I need to
Cast it
where do I
now or
find-
lose your
Conditions.
toes.
Once. Conditions are where?
And down.
I think you can use 5 points to cure disease if you want. You could save his
Can
toes.
I can.
Are you gonna save my
I can
toes?
save your toes. I don't want
With?
to touch your toes. Lay on hands. I can use 5 points to cure disease or neutralize poison affecting a creature.
Do
That's
it.
good.
'Cause I
Good
don't
job.
have
Reading
a
your character
neutralize-
sheet. Round of applause.
Okay, so
I was curious.
I say to you, cast it now or lose your toes.
Not much of a choice.
I don't know you can do that, so...
Yeah, so Tavi, how do you approach that?
s- Is there mention of gangrene? What exactly was the... I just heard lose your toes.
I
If
said,
it's right.
can you cast magic to cure diseases? You said, yeah.
Oh, I don't have it prepared. I can't cure diseases right now. I have all of the worst spells
Really
prepared.
gonna need you.
You at this moment, you're like, yeah, I can cure Ooh, what was that spell again?
Oh.
Okay.
If you do not cure this soon, you will lose your toes.
Slanei, you remember? Oh shit! Last time I cast this spell, I was drunk back in
God, how many years has it been?
shit. I knew it was a bar.
If only that narrowed it down even slightly.
In fact, it had been an inn, it would have been more specific, but no, it was at a bar.
I can help.
Oh. They...
Have we seen you use cure magic before?
I've used lay on
Tavi
hands before.
has only used lay on hands on themselves.
Yeah.
So I don't think we've ever really noticed.
Probably not.
So how do you approach it?
And we've never seen you cure toes before.
Do I have to touch it?
You do. You have to. You don't
do?
have to touch it. You have to touch him.
Well, you
Okay.
have to lay on hands.
I'll put a hand on his shoulder. He fixes some toes.
Should have touched the toes.
As
Not touch-
Tavi
Cuddle
puts
away.
a hand on your shoulder, does it require like verbal anything or?
No,
I don't think
it
it does.
happens.
It just
As an
happens.
action, no.
You infuse him with your divine power.
Yeah. So all right.
Your hand
So
probably like glows or something. I
yeah,
don't
you
know.
lay your hands on the shoulder and you feel like a warm, like just kind of like a warm tingle, like good feeling through the body, and you start experiencing that not burning sensation, but the tingling sensation when you regain feeling to your toes.
I can feel my toe. Oh, oh.
Do like a little white voice moment.
Oh.
So how did you do that?
Paladin magic.
Paladins aren't necessarily like canonically a thing, so you could just say like divine worship, because classes aren't meta, you know. They don't need.
Through the power of Thor.
Yeah.
To the power of Thor, all things are possible for Chuck, so drop that down.
Through the power of Thor.
That is an important note you should take for Tavi. Through the power of Thor, all things are possible.
Here I go.
All right.
Huh. Well, I guess you keep your toes.
I like my toes. Thank you, Tavi. I'm gonna take a nap.
Also, you are naked.
That's fine.
You say thank you, Tavi, and you hear in the background from Takhan, "You're welcome!
I thought I said... Did I not say thank you?
I revived you with my hands, too!"
Oh,
That's-
God.
That sounds horrid. Killius, just end it now.
Oh, well, I can't get back in the river to clean myself.
You're sitting naked in a blanket. I make sure the basket's turned away so that she doesn't have to see this.
I think this is the worst state of parties at any of our parties I've ever been in.
Yeah.
Naked with hypothermia, dying, depressed, and
Having to
unsure.
abandoned by his father
Abandoned,
willingly.
disowned.
He's like a magic 8-ball, but it's all like the negative responses, so it's like, ask again later.
And Takhan. How's Takhan doing these days?
Khan's doing great.
He seems like he's doing great.
Alright, well, I've made a fire. Through the power of roleplay, a fire now exists.
Woo! Sweet.
Anyways, I am gonna try and take the rest of my long rest now.
I'm gonna start my long rest now.
I guess we say. You know how to fish? We gonna need food at some point.
I will use my Outlander ability to go fishing with Takhan.
Okay. You notice that,
Ignoring Tavi.
you
No, it's
notice
fine, Mr. Dog.
Takhan takes you to a spot of the river that is slightly more melted, and Dave kind of walks up to the pond and just starts drinking. You notice that Takhan's version of fishing is with his hands.
How's that working?
How is he not?
To be
once-
fair, I don't think I also just like go for it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the content
That's a fairly
jumps in
Tapaxi Dex catch fish method.
So
Yeah.
it's not that weird, actually.
Yeah.
This is normal to only Mikhail.
It's a cat or a weirdo.
You can
Only
pick-
those
You
two.
can pick sleight of hand or survival to check for this.
Okay. Mechanically, I get food for everybody, no matter what.
Yes, this is
Right.
the quality, Tyler.
I will also like. Are you coming?
I should probably watch these too.
Okay. What is the survival?
The survival or sleight of hand, it's up to you.
8 plus survival. 12.
You're able to grab a cup, like maybe 2-3 fish, decent sized fish, enough to feed everybody for the day. Takhan pulls one out of the water with his teeth, just holding the flopping fish in his
Okay,
mouth.
the bear method's not how we do it. Yeah. You do the Mulan, do it, grab the foot.
You notice as Dave just like stomps down and kills a fish. Dave's a hunter too.
I mean, the best way to kill a fish, like, quickly and efficiently is to smack him on the
Yep.
ground as hard as you can.
Give him a concussion.
I have a question for you, Lauren.
Yes.
Are Dave's eyes forward facing?
No.
Oh, thank God. Because that means he'd be predatory.
To be fair, dragon's eyes face sideways, and what does that tell us?
That there's something that we should be more afraid of than dragons.
I'm pretty sure that the Tarrasques have the same thing. That they're...
Dragon's eyes are not sideways. You guys are wrong. They just have a big old snoot, so they have a hard time like seeing in the middle. But they do actually have forward-facing eyes.
Oh, they're like
They just are on the
figures.
side of their face. Yeah, they got those big frog eyes. But
And catch fish for 8 hours, I guess.
8 hours.
Wow.
Wow,
Look
only
how-
3 fish in 8 hours.
No, we'll say you can catch them in a couple hours, but preparing them.
Yeah. I'll take Katunia and we'll go berry. I don't know, there's no berries on like
It's
roots.
winter. It's winter.
Roots.
Yeah.
I don't know, herbs.
Yeah.
And spices. Bark.
Nature check.
Oh, God.
It's intelligence based. You're good at that, right?
Are you sure it's not survival?
Go ahead, you can do survival.
Nature.
Okay, I don't get
I
to reroll,
cannot
though.
believe that the one nature check we've ever seen, and you just said, no, never mind, you don't need to make a nature check. That's such a fucking
That's,
I mean, he does have the Outlander ability.
that's a 6, and also this goes
poor
to dice
nature.
jail.
Okay. So
Oh, yes.
you're able to find a couple things, but nothing of
I
real
rolled a nat 20 when I
sustenance.
dropped it. It's going in.
Okay, I guess we're just having fish today.
Okay. Poor Couturier.
I teach her all the methods to find them, and there's just nothing to find.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what not to do to Couturier.
As you're teaching her how to hunt, she's just kind of like... She doesn't want to do this.
Oh god, we only caught fish. She's gonna have a temper tantrum. She hates fish.
We have hardtack.
I like how we're recycling to the other dice we already had out.
I don't have as many as Lauren.
Would you like some dice, Tyler? Although I thought you brought dice.
I mean, I have dice. I just didn't feel like getting them out.
You might want to break
You
them
might
out.
want to get your dice
Yeah,
out.
you want to keep up this energy for the night? I have the same 3 sets. Oh, that's what this one.
God, we need to
ASI
get
is
you.
coming in handy.
Okay, well, what are you guys doing while I'm fishing and looking for potatoes? I don't know.
I'm full long rest. I'm sleeping this off.
Fully.
Because you got like at least 2 or 3 hours of your long rest done.
No, I didn't.
No.
I had the first watch.
Slanei didn't have
He
any.
got bashed against the rocks. It's not exactly rest. I had a couple hours done
Yeah.
because I got to sleep at night.
So you probably got like 3 hours.
Yeah, so I still have like another 3 to 4 to go.
You, on the other hand, you need your full rest.
Yeah.
So I'll say that Loki, while everyone's hunting, curls up near Slanei and just kind of like it's you have a hard time sleeping for a second because she kicks up some snow and dirt before like curl him next to you, but once she sits down next to you, very soft, very warm.
Question: did you have your bag on you when you got kidnapped and all your clothes are soaked?
Oh, I forgot
Or-
to mention your gold earring's gone.
What?
Yep. I'll say you notice that as you wake up.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm assuming you put everything on the dogs, remember?
Yeah, so I gave you clothes so you're not naked for this whole time in
Mhm.
winter.
Do you have prestidigitation?
That's a wizard spell.
Oh.
I always get prestidigitation and thaumaturgy confused,
Yeah.
but I don't have it.
You could just be really, just make your, I don't know, all the water on you glisten divinely or something.
I mean, I could use thaumaturgy to just...
vibrate it off you.
No.
I want to create a harmless tremor on the shirt, please.
No, that's not how that works. But,
Vibrating the molecules.
yeah, so,
Wait, how's Cool doing?
just kind of chilling, occasionally eyeing Dave. Dave is eyeing them back. They recognize each other.
What's their relationship like? Are they rivals, love interests, colleagues?
I mean, let's be honest here.
Don't make me roll animal handling, please.
Lovers.
Yeah.
Kuma's a boy. Dave's a girl.
Oh.
The story, that's where the story begins.
He was...
He's just a boy.
Is it any more obvious? I found a deck of playing cards and playing solitaire.
Are you
They
sure?
probably had a few fools together.
Are you sure you're playing solitaire?
Yeah,
We've
sure.
seen your game skills. Are you playing Go
Hey,
Fish?
that's a group game. I grew up alone.
Okay. So, other than that, not much occurs, and I'll say that you spend the time. Stonk, you wake up after a couple hours, and Slanei is still sleeping, but to be fair, you could just throw Slanei in the sled.
You're
He's
gonna
small.
say throw him into the river.
Again!
Tie him with rocks this time.
Make
Gotta
sure he
get
doesn't
rid of him.
surface.
Nail him to the boards.
Make sure you can't use water walk.
I didn't prepare it. It's fine.
Oh, good. He doesn't
Whatever
have
fish
water
smells
walk.
the worst, that's the one I give to Slanei.
That's fucked up.
It's still fresh fish. It's not pickled this time.
As you guys begin to have dinner, I'll say Slanei is still asleep at this time. Katunia is just like, how about the fish?
I get like when my dried apple's out.
And then she starts nibbling on it.
But you have to eat your fish.
And she bites the apple.
She's not eating that fish.
That's one of her few character traits. I'm sticking with it.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Character growth.
I'm
I'll make her
sorry.
eat fish by the end of it.
Okay, got
You
it.
didn't make a Nathaniel type
She
character.
hasn't already been doing Jesus stuff.
Well, she has her own backstory.
All right. So
Has she saved multiple villages from
Yes.
starving?
Wait, she's for her village.
She
Should have
helped
been
a village
destroyed
too.
by now.
anyways,
Sorry.
so back to here. Is there anything you guys do while Slanei is passed the fuck out?
Well, I kind of want to ask Slanei what the fuck happened, but Slanei's passed out. So ask Stonk what the fuck happened. What happened?
There we go. You gotta actually ask it. To me, the city are both.
Yes.
The whole story.
Truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you.
Stonk.
God.
Oh God, which God would?
So help
Well,
me, John.
So help me, piss sniffer.
I went along with Åska's plan to get close, but I couldn't stop it. There were a lot of people that were prepared to turn. I was not expecting that many people.
Roll deception check for that first part.
Inside.
Yeah. This is my first roll.
God. Okay, dice jail.
Tyler,
I'm so sorry.
Was that not one?
Yeah.
That's a 17.
No.
You believe
No.
it.
Okay.
that was a not one you said.
Yes, that was not
Do we have a dice tray? If he's allowed.
Is there another one?
somewhere.
Where's the blue one?
I think it's over on the.
You
by
wanna
the
grab
lamp.
that?
What? Where?
The blue dice tray.
It's under all the papers.
I see it's by the lamp.
Lamp.
Oh. There's a bunch of dice on here.
Well, those are probably mine. Can you give that to me?
Kelly.
What?
My middle dice won't fail me in my time of
Oh, no.
need.
There's no ketchup on.
Oh, I ate it all.
I thought there was a little bit of ketchup still in there.
I ate it all.
Okay.
That checks out.
Continue. You believe him. Åska's a fucking maniac.
Uh-huh.
Stonk tried to stop him.
And the
Stonk
But-
succeeded in
so
stopping him.
he killed the king, not you?
I feel like that's a meta question.
To be fair, didn't we all know he wanted to kill the king?
No.
No? Okay.
That's us being
that's-
very meta.
That is a
That's
little
meta. That's why I'm saying it.
Okay, I retract my statement.
Okay.
You can ask how Åska killed the king.
No, I know how he killed the king. With a bunch of daggers and extreme violence.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't even know that.
I tried to flee the hall after the king died, but Åska cornered me and we fought for a little bit, but I escaped.
You lost to Åska.
I'm not dead yet.
Didn't you kick his ass in the tournament with very little effort? How?
Twist the dagger. I don't shoot.
The twinge of pain comes from the injury in your side.
Yeah.
The pride.
The
Could have stopped it if you were there.
I am not suicidal. I have a daughter to live for.
That'd be worth all the blood that comes.
That blood would be spilt either way.
Didn't have to be this way, though.
No, but today we're weak. And that is not something you can afford to be in this world.
don't disagree that they were weak. Don't get me wrong. But Åska's a maniac, and he should have been stopped.
To be fair, many have tried. They are not alive. You do not become leader of the Tabaxi that easily.
Regardless, he got what he wanted. The Empire is, well, it's having a very bad day. Perhaps they'll get out of this easily once the dust clears.
How did the gods handle it? The whole point was to impress them, yes?
Oh, they quite enjoyed the show.
Insight?
I'd like to.
Yeah, insight.
'Cause
You don't gotta
Never
roll
mind.
anything.
I was gonna follow that up with something, but I'll wait.
8. No, wait. No, that's perception.
Not
6.
one.
Go ahead, continue.
That's a sexy 0 right there.
After the fighting began, Thor left. Didn't seem to want to be involved with it, but Ingvald relishes in the death.
Tevesta was there too.
And Tevesta's there too.
Did she just sort of vibe? She didn't really do anything, did
She
she?
threw an ice spear and almost killed me. On accident, to be fair. But
Crossfire.
They were hunting people for sport.
Did all the halflings in the hall die that day?
Who knows?
She just goes and takes a sniff to figure out if she did it or not.
She requires all of the halflings to submit a urine.
Drug test. This is how drug tests enter the Empire.
This is how drug tests start.
Okay, continue. This is important. Continue.
I thought he was trying to impress Thor, so if he did not do that, then he wasted his time. He does not want to rule humans. He thinks they're weak and stupid.
I can't claim to understand what the gods want to do.
All he wanted was to impress the gods. If he failed that, honestly, that's kind of pathetic.
So you all made it out safely, more or less.
More
Glances at Slanei. Yeah.
Yeah.
or less. We ran into Thorin. I don't know what he was up to, so we left before he could do much.
Who was Thorn again?
Thorin of Thor.
Do you have any idea how little that news?
Remember we gave him a horn covered in piss to frame him multiple times?
You did that. I had no part in that.
You trashed the building with us.
Yeah, but
Peeing on it, that was all.
I split off from you guys, so I didn't even know you guys left.
That was the
horn with
first
piss.
framing. Because that was the last framing. We framed them when we robbed the store. We also
That's true. You framed him
That's
twice.
true.
We framed him multiple times to the point it was very suspicious and not even vaguely convincing.
Yeah.
You guys did roll really well, so who knows?
Maybe a couple people are convinced that it's like a conspiracy theory.
That
The
Thor,
secret war.
that Thor and Tevesta have been, are now at war and refuse to admit it.
Yeah. Where are we headed now?
Tyler. Say it.
I refuse.
No.
Say it, Tyler.
I absolutely refuse. We're going to Bray Bar.
No!
We're going south. I refuse.
No. It's Beruvik. Braber's the wrong spot.
Well, you shouldn't have told us the wrong spot then, Lauren.
I was updating the map. I forgot.
Well, then de-update it.
Yeah, you gotta swap the names of them now.
No, I don't. No.
Have them both be named Braybar. Braybar 1 and Braybar 2.
The new rebar.
Alright, I'm using my mystical DM powers to every time you say Braybar, it's replaced with Beruvik.
Every time you say
I will
rebar,
forget
you
that.
take 1
If
point
it's
of
not
damage.
I'm gonna
corrected.
give you like a sound file of me saying it, and you're just gonna have to edit it in.
I will say that, like, I understand the confusion at first. That was a that was an oof on my end. But the more you say it, the more confusing it's gonna get. We gotta correct it now.
Especially since I wasn't there for the original conversation.
Have like a text-to-speech, just like Beruvik.
Yep. Beruvik.
I'm not even gonna give you the full word. You gotta have to cut me King, Bay, and Rue, and Vic, and then
There it
squishing them
is.
together.
Right there.
Got it.
Yeah, well, you have to edit it. And then you're gonna have to squeeze it in to every time I say Braybar, because I will refuse to say Brew.
Please, Tyler. I'm begging you.
Tyler, please.
Roll persuasion on your player.
What's in Beruvik?
That is where Erik said to go. It's a place to lie low.
Oh, fuck, where's Erik?
Did you say that in character?
Yes.
Erik was there. I think he'll be fine.
Roll the appropriate check.
Do you believe it in your heart of hearts?
He did fail. That was that insight.
Yeah, but that
10.
doesn't mean he thinks he was okay. Failing the insight only means he didn't know.
Also 10. Put together, that makes 20.
Do you have +6 to your appropriate check? What do you think happened, Stonk?
Stonk has doubts.
F.
But he's not certain.
And where are you going from here? As I blank out.
Takon.
Takon. There we go. I want to call him Stonk. I'm like, no.
Stakon.
Stonkon.
The deep-fried version of what I just said was, what are you doing from here? Takon. Takon. Slikon.
Well, I'm glad. Let's just say I'm glad I left you guys where I did. I'm just gonna go.
Ah.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
Have a nice day.
I mean, we're not paying him. We never were.
Takon never received money.
He only received
got
one
pity horse.
He received
Dave.
enough money to purchase Dave.
And that was his character arc. He got
Because
Dave.
Stonk gave him the money, right? You gave him the money.
It was the money to watch.
I was told to keep an eye on him, and like if
And
he
then we
behaved,
didn't.
he'd get
Very,
paid
very
extra.
didn't.
Yeah.
And so then when I got paid that money, I just gave it to him.
That's how I got the horse. So, okay.
Well, if you're leaving, safe travels to Khan. Thanks for pulling him out of the water.
I'd do it again if I find you in the water.
Are you still passed out?
Well, the difference
Very
between me
much
and
so.
him is that you'll never find me in the water. Oh.
I still do not know how I did not die from hypothermia in there.
It's very small. All this body heat is compacted into a small little area.
Biology was Stonk.
In winter, you want to be big, small as death.
Takon kind of like looks off into the distance and in an odd spout of wisdom says, who knows? He's a cleric. It might have been divine intervention. But that'd be stupid.
Through the power of parties. Oh god, you have to divine intervention or party pooper. The god will party poop one action by an enemy.
That's amazing.
I love it. You just make someone really sad for a second and give them disadvantage on their next attack or ability check.
Every party needs its pooper.
I think we
that's
just
why
call
they
that vicious
invited
mockery.
you.
Yeah,
Party
fair enough.
pooper,
Honestly,
party pooper.
Vicious Mockery would be really fitting for Slanei.
Yeah,
But-
I'm shocked you don't have
I
it.
don't
You
think it can.
No, that's
It's a
not.
bard spell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I know you don't have it. I'm just shocked you don't have it.
That's something that Trickery Domain should get. That would be appropriate.
That's appropriate for Trickery Domain.
Yeah.
I'll just take Magic Initiate.
Yeah.
Just to get...
Fair enough.
What level 1 bard spell would you take?
Oh, that's scary, but I know my answer.
Ooh, what would be?
Identify.
Oh, that's a good one. All right.
That's fair.
No other way to get it besides through that.
True. Okay.
Oh wait, but my Charisma's my cast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Don't you have decent?
You have 14.
Yeah, but if I could somehow find a class that uses Wisdom, no, Vicious Mockery specifically.
To be fair, you don't use Vicious Mockery to intro. You do it to fuck them up and to make a funny joke.
Yeah. And to be fair, Identify doesn't require any check.
Yeah, and it's just useful to have Identify.
Okay.
Okay, we wait for you to wake up. Do you wake up?
In the time that Tikan leaves.
I'm gonna mark a long rest. Do I get rid of my point of exhaustion, or do I still have that?
You can get rid of your point of exhaustion, but you feel like you wake up with a fucking headache.
I hold a fish under your nose.
How much did I just push the fish away slowly. How much did I have to drink last night?
As you go up to touch your forehead, it stings as you touch the wound.
Not enough.
It's no longer bleeding, but it stings.
So that wasn't...
What happened? I slide the fish towards you.
Where's Takan?
He left already.
No, it was just a dream.
I was really hoping it was a dream.
Hey, you're finally awake.
I considered that.
Is the welts on his face not from being bashed against rock, is from being multiply slapped by
You got a little bit of red on your cheek, but that's gone away. But the one on his head was definitely a rock wound.
You let a man with a concussion sleep.
Yes.
I rolled great on my medicine check.
This is your fault.
What? What?
Called it.
It's entirely your fault. Well, not entirely. I guess half of it's my fault. The other half's your fault.
Explain.
Right again.
The priestess we let live. Yeah. She found me.
She found you and just you in our camp.
I mean, yeah.
You only heard two voices.
I only heard our voice and someone else's, which I don't know who the other one is yet.
I seem to recall saying something about leaving that child alive, coming to bite us in the ass.
Yeah.
And you let the child put you in a sack?
You saw the struggle. They attacked him. You know that.
You think I just...
You let it happen?
You let yourself
Victim blaming.
You let yourself be abused? How dare on you?
You shouldn't have been wearing clothes like that.
Oh.
Oh God.
I'm sorry. I took psychic damage upon saying that.
Yeah, you're back down to you have exhaustion.
Suffer.
The cringe is so exhausting on your soul.
I didn't exactly let her put me in the sack, but yesterday was exhausting.
And then?
Then I was thrown into the river.
And then?
I woke up with Takan slapping me multiple times. Oh,
He's
God.
convinced he revived you.
Oh God, Takan slapped me multiple times. I quickly run to the edge of the water, begin scrubbing the sides of my face.
It's fucking freezing.
I don't care.
-1 point of exhaustion.
The cold water wakes you up again.
So they dumped you in the water.
Uh-huh. I think they expected that to kill me. I'm pretty certain I should be dead right now. How
and
am I
they
not
just
dead?
wanted to
Lucky.
kill you.
The lucky feet. That's why.
I don't have the lucky.
You're a halfling.
I'm a halfling.
You're just lucky.
I just am lucky.
Must have been a very warm sack to not freeze.
Oh no, it's fucking cold.
Never say worm sack ever.
It's not the best thing in a way to describe something like that, if I'm being honest, but okay.
Do you expect like him to be thrown in the water and immediately freeze into place?
Listen, if it's ice
It comes
covered,
out Looney Tunes Ice Cube down the river.
listen, if you get tossed into a frozen river in winter,
It's not frozen solid. No, it never. No rivers. At least this.
I'm not
this is a
saying
big
frozen.
river.
He's
a
saying
freezing river
Yeah.
midwinter in like Scandinavia, and you float down a river for like several minutes and you can't breathe, you don't be fine from that.
Mm-hmm.
I have.
And then you were
Probably.
on a horse for a couple hours soaking wet in winter.
No, not a couple hours. That was like pretty close.
I was more scared Takan was going to pull out the ball bearings again.
Have you seen the videos where people like freeze their clothes outside and have them stand up, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we're doing that with Slaney's clothes right now.
Yeah, your clothes are never being dry again.
No.
Yeah.
Their outfits just... When we get to a town, you can try to get the mold out.
Mold, it's frozen.
Yeah,
We'll be
it's
fine for a
frozen.
bit.
Can use it as a sheet.
Can I use my frozen clothes as armor?
You gain a +1 to AC,
Uh-huh.
and then half your movement speed.
Oh,
Armor of Agatha, if you like.
Oh, wait. Do we round up or down in this case?
Down.
Down.
I have 10 feet of movement if I do that.
All right. Anyways,
Well, for moving.
Also, you didn't hear the story at all because you passed out.
Oh, yeah, what happened to you?
We should probably move north sooner rather than later.
just ignore him.
I was trying to finish my comment before you asked that question, then you interrupted. So now you can ask
What
it.
happened to you? You, didn't exactly look great. You actually have to think about what you say to me.
Bitch. Åska succeeded. The king is dead.
Oh?
And
Weren't you there to try and stop him?
no shit.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Oh, I can't roll insight on that one.
But
Wow.
I managed to escape.
And, that, and I'm just gonna point at the long gash on this side.
It's covered in a band-aid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point to the bandages then.
Still a big gash. A gift. Åska.
Is Stonk just like an anime protagonist? Just like all bandages at this point?
Sounds about right for Åska. Leave a parting gift.
He's a gentleman.
Some kind like that. I would ask how the king died, but I assume you weren't in the room when that happened.
That's a little less meta. I'll allow it.
I was in the room.
Stop.
Oh? Then you let Åska kill the king?
He was dead before I reached him.
That one,
That's like... You'd have to stretch.
Roll.
I will roll my insight for this one.
My brain was like, haha, that's a pun of because he had a reach
God.
weapon.
Well, could you tell me that?
So did I ever use that inspiration?
Yeah, I think you did. I think you used it when you're...
I don't think I did.
Check
because
your-
I saved it up the entire time.
I think
I-
you used
No,
it
I
to fight
think
with Åska, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I might have. I genuinely
It
can't
doesn't. You
remember.
don't have inspiration marked on your D&D Beyond.
That's because I
sheet,
can't
so-
add it on here.
No, it was on there.
Oh, it was?
It was on there.
Okay.
So
I
no.
did not know that. So yeah, I didn't have it. Yeah, that's a nat 1. Can you mark that down?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
finally
that's how
someone
that
knows
did
Stonk
since
shit.
the session started.
What's that?
many
That's
nat
the
ones has
fourth
that
nat 1 rolled this session.
There's been no nat 20s.
There was an accidental nat 20 on the way to dice
Yeah,
jail.
on the way to dice jail, as I was trying to put it in, it fell out and rolled the nat 20. I was going to re-roll that, but I don't have to with a 13.
Yeah.
You notice that when you look at Stonk, you guys aren't paying too much attention because you had already heard this story. He breaks eye contact. Which, for the confident man Stonk is out of character.
The king was dead before you got to him? Or after you got to him?
Word of operation, so confusing.
Cause effect.
PEMDAS.
I'm sorry, I might have misheard you there. Just want to
Do your
clarify.
ears twitch in their direction?
I am probably paying attention by now.
We heard Slanei lower his voice. We were like, oh fuck.
Oh shit.
Slanei's winning an argument? What?
Slanei,
Passed an insight
with a
check.
concussion, is winning an argument.
Someone's knocked some sense into him.
He was dead before I got to him.
Can you say that to me while looking at me in the eyes? Look me in the eyes.
You guys playing Jackbox with me?
Me in the eyes and tell me your blood type.
Stonk looks you directly in your eyes. He was dead before I got to him.
Can you even hear Åska in the background?
Just screaming in the distance.
You have the insight, but he'll kick your ass if you try to call him out.
Guess we'll just have to
So-
pull us aside one by one.
Could you... Oh...
Keep in mind where you are right now, and if this is the environment you want to have this confrontation. Because you can just like dangle it over his head.
Okay.
Because we're out of healing spells. If he kicks your
No,
ass.
I have healing spells.
If you're
I-
if it's you can't cast on yourself when you're passed out.
Oh, you're right.
When you're beheaded.
It's true. Yeah, I won this one.
Stonk was like, my response was so good I stunned him into silence.
Yeah.
I like to think Stonk's is T-posing.
What are you gonna do about it, Slanei? Gonna shit? Gonna piss? Gonna come?
All three.
At the same time?
At the same time.
Oh shit.
Holy shit, dude. So, is that the end of that conversation?
That's just where I'm gonna end the conversation,
Okay.
because...
That's a fair place to end the conversation. I won that one. Should we move on?
Stop walking away from this feeling like he's on top, like he's gotten away with this.
Just Stonk,
Stonk's the rogue.
hold on.
The intimidation rogue.
I feel like Stonk, you're not that stupid.
No. To be out of character, truthful, he knows that you saw through it,
Mhm.
but he was intimidating you to stand down. That was to make you to shut up.
Yeah.
That was not I'm beating you by just repeating it over and over again. That was stop talking now.
Yeah.
Or else you'll end up in the river.
Or else you'll end up like the king.
End up sleeping with the fishes.
I don't want to end up like the...
Or else you'll be in my reach.
They're all in my reach.
I might be the only one who could leave his reach without taking any attacks, though.
No, Blink does
I
count.
could cast Blink.
Or Misty Step.
I don't have Misty Step, I have Blink.
Tavi has Misty Step.
So, Tyler's the only one who's fucked.
But I have the highest speed, so even if you Misty Step away, I just catch up to you the next round.
I could use my cat dash for like a round.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, you all have abilities to get out of my range faster and, like, avoid getting fucked over.
You're the
But
endurance.
eventually,
How
You're the
wide's the
endurance
river?
I
river.
will catch you.
How wide's the river?
You're also immune to disease now.
I thought I was always immune to disease.
I think that's
No,
something
that's
you
something
get.
you get later.
Yeah, so you have that now.
Oh, I guess I just had resistance then.
Does that mean if Tavi just jumps in the river, they'll take like cold damage, but they won't
wasn't
like.
gonna
Oh, you actually get immunity from disease at 3rd level. So never mind,
Yeah.
you had it.
No, I meant like I was gonna
So-
step across the rip.
No, you can't. It's
So-
not 30 feet. 30.
Outside?
It's more than 30
Sure.
feet. Yeah. This is a bigger river.
So they would
Another
take
nat
cold
one.
damage.
Yeah,
Second one in a
They
row.
wouldn't lose their
Record
toe.
that.
Huh?
That is.
They would take cold
Fire.
damage if they jumped in the river, but they wouldn't lose body parts.
Yes.
Let's see what those give me. 8 and 15. That's better than a double nat
By the
one.
way, I asked Stonk to roll an insight.
On-
Nat
I rolled a
one.
nat 1.
On me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see shit.
Well,
No.
Yeah,
I
no, you-
don't see shit.
What were you doing?
oh, Slanei was giving Stonk a look of this isn't over.
Yeah. Looks away.
I failed.
Yeah.
So you're just like, I won, I did it.
I've intimidated him into silence.
Sure.
You both leave the conversation thinking you won.
Yep.
All right. So,
As me and Tavi just are watching.
Yeah, we tuned in eventually, and we're just like,
here's what I assume happened. You guys like walked in, and then we're like, oh shit's going on. You guys are like peering out from behind a tree.
And then nothing happens the moment you start.
After like you two walk away from each other, you notice them watching from the tree.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Push the fish down.
I'll say Stonk's gonna go for a short walk.
Never comes back.
Oh god, you're going to go get the milk.
The milk that Slanei forgot to grab.
Everyone keeps forgetting the milk, but this time for sure.
Is that the Gilda campaign? Whoever gets the milk, the campaign ends.
Yes. Okay.
Tunya gets the milk.
So at this time, I will say, out of character, what do you guys want your plan to be? Are you booking it towards Beruvik, or are you going to take your time?
We
Breitbart.
should probably take our time.
We will. I would suggest we dash for another day or two to get
Just to get away from the city.
away from the city. Once we are not being tracked and away from the city, then we can chill.
You can like head straight
for the
north
first
for a couple of days, and then
Couple
like
of
take a
days, like for the first like day or two while we're still going fast, I'll burn 6 spell slots worth of Pass Without a Trace.
Sounds good. Okay.
And when we do watches, if you wake up and the watch is not there, that means they've been kidnapped.
Wait, you didn't immediately start looking for me?
I thought you went for a piss.
I did. But I'm sorry.
I didn't know how long you were gone.
You wait 2 hours.
Sometimes Odell spends hours in the bathroom, okay?
Just reading
He would.
the toilet reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely would.
It's fine.
You might want to. It's fine.
It's fine.
You might wanna.
Oh,
So I will say that during the days that you guys are traveling quite fast, I'll say that you guys maybe spend 2 to 4 days kind of running at a higher pace. Because of that, you are kind of relying off your rations at this point.
Okay.
Because you're using a camp to sleep, not to actually camp. Does that make sense?
I bought 2 weeks worth of food for everyone.
Got it.
Everybody.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I marked down 12 rations.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Don't forget
16.
Couture.
16.
I assume Couture and
Doggo can find their own food.
I was about to say Couture and Loki could also split the rations
Yeah.
too, because
Occasionally, Loki just comes with a rabbit in their mouth. You
don't
don't know where the fuck they got it.
the local ecosystem is being devastated by Loki.
Absolutely.
Right, now I have 18 rations.
I'm really glad I bought those ball bearings now that we no longer have to con these ball bearings.
All right. So
They're no longer tarnished.
during the days you guys travel, you are slightly inconvenienced by bad weather. Not necessarily blizzard, but the occasional high winds picking up the powdered snow from the ground does swirl and lower your visibility to some extent for a while. It is winter, and it is slowly throughout the days as you travel deeper into what I believe is the Frere Wood. No, the Fjellwood. You guys travel deeper into the Fjellwood. You are not traveling in the Mörkvither, I think? No, right now you guys are in the Mörkvither. You guys haven't made it to Fjellwood yet. So as you guys travel in the northern parts of the Mörkvither, you find that you're slowly, as you follow the path, are you guys following the path or are you guys going
You probably
going rogue?
Stick on the path for now.
Okay.
Or go as fast as we want to be on the quickest way.
Okay. So if that's the case, you guys are on the southern part of the river right now, in the northern part of the Mörkvither. It is cold, and as winter slowly becomes deeper and deeper, the sun becomes dimmer and dimmer, setting earlier, rising later. There's some... God damn it, Mocha. You hear a wolf howl in the distance. Ow! That's Mocha. But
Fenrir.
you guys, you also know that as the sun stops rising,
Ever.
it gets to the point where you don't even see the sun in the sky. And for only maybe 6 or so hours a day do you have that dawn light. Eventually, as I'll say that Mikkel determines it is safe enough to not speed. Oh, hold on.
She wants to jump on your lap, but your lap isn't very jumpy at the moment.
Come here, huh?
There she is.
Oh, the babies.
So eventually,
Cheers. You guys are dying in the middle of the woods in the middle of winter. Oh, baby.
We'll get there.
I'll say that while Mikkel can find adequate amounts of food instead of the dry tack, because that'll probably drive you guys mad after a while.
Yes.
You no longer find the need to run anymore and can lower your pace. And at this point, I will say maybe around 4 days into your guys' travel, you finally deem it safe enough to actually have a good meal. But it would require you to do a real hunt this time.
I go hunting.
You wanna take Loki
Do you
with
need
me?
help?
She's pretty good at it.
I could hunt alone.
Well, I'll help anyways.
Stonk just follows you.
You see that Mikkel seems upset with this for some reason.
I wonder why.
Go hunt.
Is Slanei and Tavi setting up the camp then?
So, because you two are traveling together,
Mhm.
I will say roll...
Since we're in the middle of nowhere, I'll swap into leather
Okay.
for my sneaky hunt.
Did you
Okay.
take Katunia or is she back at camp?
She's probably
Tavi
back
and
at-
Slanei?
Yeah.
Babysitter mode.
She's throwing rocks at a tree.
That,
Like every
Atta girl.
delinquent does. Every delinquent throws rocks at things.
That's
She's starting out.
I'd like to carve like a little target for her to throw the rocks at.
She's pretty good at it.
Did we take Loki with us?
I'm assuming so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hunting. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
in the city, I did buy
Disagree.
carve for a little wooden dagger. There's not sharp. It's just like a stick shaped like a dagger.
She occasionally threatens you with it.
Baby's first dagger.
You notice that every time... I'll say that you guys, at this point, have been with Mikkel and Katunia long enough to know that whenever Mikkel glares at someone, Katunia peers out and mimics that glare. You don't notice this is happening, by the
Can
way.
I teach her how to mug people?
That could be what you're doing while they're hunting.
That's what
I would like to teach her how to throw a knife properly and safely.
She's 4.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be difficult.
Well, using the wooden one is
Yeah.
I'm not handing a 4-year. This isn't Deca.
Okay, fair enough. Deca, yes, knife.
Katunia, no.
By the time we get to the city, she'll have a level in something.
Rogue.
All right,
Barbarian.
so I'll say both of you make stealth check, and also you can either both do a survival check or give one of the other advantage.
Either of y'all want the earmuffs before you went.
I don't have disadvantage.
Is there a
lasts-
range?
It lasts for an hour.
Oh, sorry, they're hunting way longer than that.
Okay, never mind then.
18 for my stealth.
Okay.
24.
All right.
Once I give
Doggo.
Once I give it to them, though, it just lasts for an hour.
Yeah, Doggo did 15 plus stuff, so you guys are good. As you guys travel out into the woods, you slightly annoyed by the fact that Stonk is just kind of like trailing you. You notice first, off into the distance, a large elk. Juicy.
I go in.
Thick elk.
I go in for the ambush.
Okay. Surprise round. Yay! Alright, roll to attack.
Both of us?
He's doing ambush, he saw it first.
Okay. So do I just follow and then hope I see it too?
You do see it, he just attacks first, so...
16
16 damage or 16 to hit?
to hit.
That hits.
For first attack, second attack.
Yep.
21.
Hits.
So first hit. 13 points of damage.
Bye. That's how much it had.
I behead it.
Yes, as you actually notice, the second you notice the elk, you take a step forward, ready to attack it, but before you can, Mikkel just pounces out of nowhere, and there's just this splat of blood as it falls to the ground with its throat slit. Mikkel's just up against a tree.
Freaking SpongeBob.
No, I'm talking like angry.
Well done. That'll be good. I'll go up and pick it up off the ground.
It's got big ol' antlers.
Yeah, I just pick it up like by its legs and then like put it around my
You
shoulders.
get a little bit of the blood on you because you did cut it by its neck. It's bleeding a lot.
Yeah.
As you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty painless. I mean, it's still death. But
Yeah,
it's
we're
painless.
supposed to,
like
we're
you're supposed
supposed
to
to
drain
drain
the
the blood
blood,
first.
Mhm.
And
Should've
Stonk
killed
definitely
I
didn't
just
let
pick
me.
it up and I'm like,
I'll note
Yeah, right.
I'll note that you are smart enough to know you are leaving a trail of blood behind you now.
Stop.
what?
I gesture to the blood trail.
Hmm?
Do you want to leave wolves back to us?
Well, I suppose it wouldn't be good for the others.
Yeah, and I like get the rope out, like tie to the thing, and I definitely know how hunting works, so I do the hunting thing.
Okay. So,
Clearing at the organs.
yep.
I absolutely know what those
I don't
steps
think
are.
you don't have the tools to skin it right now, but you're just draining the blood.
Yeah, all the stuff to travel with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll say that you spend probably an extra hour or so you draining the blood, and I'll say that you're probably on watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably gone for a total of 5 or so hours before you make your way back with the not completely blood drained, but enough so it's not trailing behind you. And you come back to the group. You see Katunye holding her wooden knife, looking back at you. Give me your money. And then she looks over to Tavi like, did I do it right? Did I do it right?
I walk over to her and I'm like, hold your arm like this, knees wide.
Give me your money.
Don't have
Her posture. I fix her posture.
She looks a little constipated now.
You will get there. Pat her head.
Then she loosens up.
She baby.
Loki walks over to Katunye as, in her attempt to be fierce, just licks her face, and Katunye just kind of like drops the act. They come back with, this is the first time you guys have had like actually good food in probably multiple days.
Big elk.
Can I,
Probably could feed us like 2 days, maybe.
can I...
It's not cursed owlbear meat.
I was about to say, can I just double check to make sure it's not cursed?
Yeah, go ahead.
What am I rolling for this, Lord?
Nature!
Oh, God. Why?
Is the meat natural or not?
Because nature got taken
Is
away
it
last time.
organic?
9.
Non-GMO.
Non-GMO.
Okay.
Vegan.
Vegan.
Gluten-free.
Vegan is venison? Is that what deer's called?
Yeah.
Venison.
Wait, it's elk though, is that?
It's still
I
be
think
called
it still
venison.
counts.
Okay, yeah.
Elk meat.
Well, there's
But it's
elk
definitely not
burgers,
vegan.
but it's venison.
No.
Like, this is very much not vegan.
No, it's vegan, I told you.
Is
yeah,
it-
it is venison,
It's
okay.
vegan to eat vegans.
Is it?
Meat of deer or antelope. Venison comes from animals such as our native white-tailed deer, reindeer, moose, elk, and several non-native animals such as red deer, axis deer, fallow deer, sika deer, black buck
If it
antelope,
looks
and
mildly like a deer, the meat is
nilgai
decent.
antelope.
How is this vegan?
It's natural.
You're talking to God.
Doing your own hunting is probably better for the environment.
Slanei would have listed off that it's vegan, but I, Christopher...
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free,
Okay, it's not cursed.
reduced fat. It was a strong boy. Okay.
Ooh.
Lots of meat.
Can I try and remove one of the antlers?
You can certainly
You
try.
want to take one of
What supplies do you have to do so?
I think I have a dagger.
Um,
I'm not trying to make this pretty. I just want to get the actual like horn out.
Yeah, a dagger, no.
No?
I see you.
Horn is fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need
tough
like a
shit.
soft one.
What are you doing?
You see Slanei trying to put a dagger
Just
underneath
go
the horn.
kunk.
This didn't work. Slanei stands to the side, begins grabbing it, and just starts trying to pull it out.
Do you
And
need
no-
it to be pretty?
No.
What are
The,
you
the,
doing?
I'll
the
go
elk's
up.
tongue falls out of its mouth.
And like with both hands, I'm just gonna grab onto the horn and break it.
Okay, strength check. Oh, you complaining about a strength check as a fucking barbarian?
I get like a 28 and just rip the head off. I mean, like,
Yeah,
I
can't
have a
roll too
reason
high.
For doing
if you
this.
roll high enough, like, you just rip the elk to half.
I
it
don't think you'll
disintegrates.
rip the elk in half.
No, thankfully. Strength check, is that athletics or just strength?
Strength check.
Bitch. +4, so 12.
12. You pull it off,
15.
and it's not the cleanest cut. As a matter of fact, it kind of splinters a little bit as you do so. So it's not the cleanest cut, but it is a big horn, so it's mostly salvageable.
Yeah.
But there's like a weird like
That's
unicorn
fine.
horn.
I immediately take it and hand it to Loki. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do.
She holds it in her mouth and just stares at you.
Okay, never mind.
I'm not going to... I take it from her mouth.
She doesn't let go.
I like tug it, and you know how you let
Are
them
you
have
trying to
some-
win?
You know how you let, like, in order to get something out of a dog's mouth, you have to, like,
Jiggle it.
pull it enough so that they need to get a better grip on it.
Yeah.
And so they let go for a split second, and then you pull it out.
That happens. She like opens her mouth.
And I toss it. Yeah.
It's shaped like a boomerang comes back.
That's the next character.
30 seconds later, you hear bark. Then maybe like 3 seconds later, she comes back with it in her mouth.
Did you depoint it? Is it still a pointy antler?
Still
Still a pointy antler.
You
We
probably
haven't
have to
done that
file it down.
Yeah.
You're gonna hurt you're gonna make the dog stab itself.
That's what I was thinking when you just handed it to the dog. I was like, oh my god,
Stonk
he's gonna
wouldn't
poke
care,
out the
but
eye.
like, this dog's gonna.
When she comes back, she kind of situates herself down by the tree and puts her paws over and just.
Someone's going to have to cut off the rest of those horns.
Someone's gonna have to take it from her.
Oh, it's still got enough.
I start prepping the meat for travel.
Okay.
Well,
I'm not gonna make you roll for that. You know what you're doing.
thank God. I don't want more food poisoning.
That's
Too
because
much
you
food
ate
poisoning.
cursed meat.
There's been too much food poisoning in this campaign.
Once.
Did Glog get food poisoning from it?
Oh yeah, I think we
not-
rolled. We rolled
gave
for it.
we gave him not only cursed meat, we gave him like
Rancid
spoiled cursed meat.
Pretty sure
I
he
don't-
failed it.
Yeah, I think he failed. I think I remember the con save.
He was shitting his bowels out after.
That piss cave was never the same after that.
It was now the piss and shit cave.
Shit and cum.
All right. So, as Mikkel is preparing the meat, the a little bit of a snow starts settling in. There's a slight bit of wind that kind of lifts the flurries around you guys, but overall is just fucking cold. So for those who do not have warm clothing on, are going to need to put warm clothing on, or they risk exhaustion. That requires you to take off your armor for now.
Do I have warm clothes?
Wait, can we wear our no armor at all?
Leathers, yeah.
Okay.
Heavy armor, I mean, I guess you could put the warm and then put the heavy armor over it.
It's just awkward.
That's like it'll have less movement,
Yeah.
but you could do it probably.
Yeah.
It's like a fur cloak or something. But
I already have disadvantage on stealth check, so...
I swapped into my studded leather for hunting.
I'll actually put on like a little cloak. Big cloak.
Do you go from like sleeveless to sleeved?
Yeah.
Do you guys do you salvage the skin as well? Okay. So, if that's the case, you will probably have to stay here, like, a little longer.
It's fine. We'll rest here for the night.
Okay. At the time, it's evening at this point, and the only reason you know it's evening is because while you could not have seen the sun, it is becoming much darker now. The sky still lets off like an illuminating blue, but will eventually lose its color.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna grab one of the bottles of wine that we got. Just like, anybody want a drink?
You only have 4 of those.
I grabbed one bottle. We can share.
We haven't split the money yet. It's probably just in one big bag on the sled.
Yeah.
We don't really need to yet. We'll have to do it at some point.
I think I already put it in your guys's...
I mean,
Thing,
the inventory is probably all split up already.
Yeah, let me check.
Except for the physical items. Didn't you take only gems and no money?
No, I have not added...
Money.
No, yep, I've already added the money to your guys' thing, so you guys are good. So don't worry about physically splitting it up. But Tavi holds up the Montgardian wine.
A bottle. One bottle.
1 bottle.
I'll pass for now.
Just
You
not,
don't drink.
it's not good to drink during winter. You need to be on watch. Do you get drunk a day after hypothermia? I'm sure that's great for your concussion.
It's been a couple days at this point.
Slanei reaches out his hand and then with his other hand just pulls it away like, no. No.
You guys are blessed, 'cause let me take like one swig of it and put it back.
You, Uncorky, you take a swig. This is probably... You've had wines before, but you take a swig and you kind of go... And then you cork it and put it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm at least slightly responsible.
You have, like, a couple days before that goes... That's
Yeah.
not the best anymore. Because you have... It now is,
Reader.
yeah.
Yeah. We have to drink it all now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. Is there anything you guys would like to do this evening, or should we keep going?
I'll say Stonk is, as he has been for the past couple days, he's been unusually quiet and sitting off to himself. But he doesn't really offer much.
You know, Mikkel's staring moodily off into the snow.
Wait, do I have a chest?
Have you ever not?
Well, he's being especially moody.
Oh no. This is out of character.
I don't have a chest. I thought I had a chest. I'm so sad.
We have cards. Canonically, we have cards.
I do. I had 3 Dragon Ante on the table if you guys want to play it. If you guys want to play it in character, you are more than welcome to.
First, I need to know the rules.
Yeah, you know what? Let's learn the rules and do that another day.
Yeah, we learn the rules IRL before we try and learn it in character.
Got it. Fair
No,
enough.
I feel like our loyal fans will love to see us just reading the rules, getting them horribly
In real
wrong.
time, yeah.
In real time.
All right, so continue.
I think to go stop.
Boy.
He was moodily sitting by himself.
No, he's
brooding.
He's brutally sitting. I'm moodily
Oh,
sitting.
I'm so sorry for getting that
It's
confused.
very different.
Just gonna sit next to Stonk, very loudly making myself known.
You hear in the background as Loki is growling and chewing on the elk horn.
I'd probably, like, when Loki's asleep, been filing down the horns so she won't stab
What are you
herself.
filing it down with?
I have smith's tools.
No.
I hit
Does
it.
anybody else here have something that could file that down?
I think I have thieves' tools on me.
I can? Question mark.
What?
I don't know, rub it against a
Would
tree or
you-
something.
Oh.
He has nothing else I could
I
just,
have weaver's tools.
Stonk has weaver's tools?
Tavi's got a small saw.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes.
To know before.
Yeah. So, do you just...
I'll wait for her to, like, let up on it for a little bit.
She falls asleep with it in her mouth.
It's the only thing she owns in this world.
I just gonna offer it to Mikkel later then.
So we'll say that you spend the evening doing that then, you two.
How you doing, Stonk?
If I said I was doing great, would you leave me alone?
No, and I'd be even more concerned.
Concern? Didn't expect that.
Well, I think this is the first time in my... How long have we known each other? Like, I don't actually know how long this campaign
Has it been, like, what?
A month.
No,
A
it has
month?
been a little bit over a month now.
And like the month I've known you, I don't think you've ever failed at something.
I will say canonically, you guys are not hearing this right now. This is just you two.
All here's
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm holding the
Slanei
dog,
just died.
holding the dog.
Okay, roll a new character.
How do you kill him?
roll initiative.
I will specify I am preparing to cast Blink at any given moment.
And what makes
You
you
blink.
think I failed?
You said so yourself. You failed to stop Åska.
Teleport out of existence for a hot sec.
Slanei, I didn't fail. Oh, I was very successful.
By the way, I feel
I got
like
everything.
Slanei's
I wanted.
lifespan is slowly decreasing.
What would that be? What is it that you wanted that you got? I don't. I'm just gonna cast silence in their area so the bones not.
No, to be fair, that's probably what's preventing them from hearing
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you cast silence, we will all turn and look at you judgmentally.
you. And then Mikkel would probably decapitate you for using magic.
The king is dead, Slanei.
Yes.
I got what I wanted.
Were you the one that did it? Knowing doesn't change the fact it happened.
Yes. I killed the king.
So, why are you sitting over here so... I'm just gonna gesture to you. Wouldn't doing what you wanted make you happy? Did it not?
I've wanted that for a very long time. But it's not the end. There's more I need to do, but I am very, very tired right now. My first parents were killed by the Empire. Just a skirmish. But they died. I didn't really know them. So, yes, I've wanted this for a very long time.
Can you say that after that
Yeah, after the
Take 2.
action?
Bam. So, I've wanted this for a very long time. I am sorry that I lied. I presumed that you all would not understand.
I think I understand more than the others ever would.
I mean, I don't know if Stonk would actually know about the war. No.
How old are you, Stonk?
32.
31?
You're like 40 something.
I'm not that old.
Yes, you are.
I'm slightly
Why?
younger.
I
Oh, you're in your 40s, I'm sure.
understand your pain.
Really?
How old were you when your parents died?
You wouldn't know.
I was gonna
You
say
experienced infantile amnesia.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Okay. So we'll say you lost your parents 30-ish years ago? Roughly?
Sure.
I lost mine like 100.
You're 100 years old.
Like 134?
How, isn't that like grandpa for a halfling?
Yeah, he's old. He's an old
I am-
dude.
Old!
Like
He's like the equivalent of like
wrinkly
six.
grandpa?
He's like the equivalent of like late 50s
Yeah,
or
late
mid 50s.
yeah.
Mid 50s.
I thought they only looked like 150.
Yeah.
He should be like in his 70s.
God, you should be having the heart attack.
No, like
Erik.
I did state that in this universe, the Erik is like in his late 50s for a human, and that's like
That's saying a lot.
He's old. The old dude that you met, he was probably in his like late 60s, early 70s. That's ancient. You probably would be the equivalent of like 50s for us, but you're in your golden years. If that makes
I
sense.
should be
Are
retired.
you the
Yeah.
horny one from the Gilmore Girls?
Yes.
The what?
Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, what's the Gilmore Girls?
There's a horny one.
Oh.
And that's you.
Then yes.
But yeah, you're 134.
I know, I look good for my age.
You sort of do.
Also lost them to the Abnordian Empire. And the druid told me he waited a long time.
Fucking bitch. I'd go kill him.
think about that.
Slanei was laughing internally at that moment.
To be fair, you weren't really waiting because you
Yeah.
weren't going to do anything.
Yeah.
You're just going to cry about it.
Yeah. Tavi's not gonna be happy when he finds out, but he already made his choice, so.
At this point, Loki is just like licking her lips, staring at you.
I go give her a stick.
It's not the same.
It's just she breaks
You
it.
like hold it to her and she kind of does a very unenthusiastic
And then, yeah, you know that thing where, like, you hand a dog a treat or something, and they take it gently in their mouth, and then as soon as you let go of it, they just
Plop it.
That's what happened.
You handed them the equivalent of like a carrot slice instead of like an actual treat.
I was Kiku with watermelon. She'd be like, "Ooh, I want watermelon." They put it in her mouth.
I don't want watermelon. Oh wait, I want what you're having.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
Well, yes. Tavi would probably not understand. Mikkel was, as you know, supposed to go along with it. He had his own reasons, I'm sure. But
You got your revenge.
How'd that work out for you, buddy?
Cheer up just a little. I hate to be the one to say this, but your mood does kind of affect everyone else.
You're bringing the vibe down. Opens up about trauma. Now lighten up, dude. You're making everyone fucking depressed.
Since the others are distracted, I have some other questions. I wonder how long they're gonna
Yeah.
keep sawing.
A lot of branches.
Yeah.
I see Katunia trying to do it with some sticks. I'm like, here. I show her how to carve wood.
answers. Ask away.
Now, please don't take this the wrong way and make it seem like I'm stalking. But why do you talk to yourself so much?
Noticed that?
I'll actually let you know that you have not had much interference at all recently.
Yes. The others, I'm fairly certain haven't.
I suppose I wasn't going to be able to keep that a secret forever. Yes, it's true. Occasionally I do talk to myself. There's a voice that I hear in my head every once in a while. Mostly just rambles to itself. Just talks nonsense for hours on end. Gets to be a little annoying at times. So, I sometimes tell it to shut up.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Sure.
Yes.
Because, like, I want to know if it's actual rambling.
Fucking well done.
How dare you ruin my stuff.
Ruin it. Natural 18, 25.
What was the insight for?
When you mentioned rambling.
As in, is
Like,
it just rambling?
Is it just rambling, or is...
Do you know what it means?
Yeah.
Does the rambling concern you? I don't know.
I'd say you'd pick up that, for the most part, it seems to be rambling, but it's not...
Incoherent.
It's not incoherent. I can understand what is being said.
Okay.
It's just the message itself is stuck.
Okay.
Insight would probably tell you, like, you know what it's saying,
What-
it's telling you
what
to do
did you
something,
roll
but no,
again?
you're ignoring it.
25.
I'll say with a 25, you also know that occasionally it makes complete sense.
It's like monkeys and typewriters.
Right.
Okay.
Eventually,
If
they're
he's-
going to type out something that makes sense, and you're like, oh, I get that, and then they go on another ramble.
JFK Jr.'s alive?
JFK Jr.
That's, you know what? I'll say canonically it's conspiracy theories.
Yeah. The chemtrails.
Frog's gay.
Pizzagate!
What's pizza?
How's pizza gonna get a job now?
Okay. And the eye, any ill effects?
Oh. I like reach up for my face and I'm gonna be like, to be honest, I kind of forgot. I don't know where my eye patch is.
Well,
It just kind of twitches while looking at you.
I really wish you wouldn't have pointed that out, because so far I've had I've just mentally put an eye patch there, and now that you said it's not there, the eye patch is just gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's very creepy.
Yeah, I can zoom in now.
It sometimes darts to the side to look at them.
I really don't like that.
As for it, I mean, what do you want to know about it in particular?
Any, magical side effects?
Um,
I don't have identifiers.
it helps me see a little bit better in the dark, I suppose.
It is glowing.
I mean, I fully believe that one. That makes sense.
Other than that, I can use it to, I don't know, some people see it and they lose their minds.
I don't know why that would happen.
Stares at you again.
Make a wisdom saving throw. I bet you suck at those. Actually, you fail.
What's the DC?
It's 14.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Is he within my range?
I failed by
Yes!
2.
No,
No.
add
Take +4.
Oh, I would have just succeeded by 2,
Yeah.
but
Paladin!
Yeah.
No, I will literally never be able to hurt you guys again because of the Paladin shit. It's fucking really good.
Yeah. Paladin aura.
yeah,
That's like literally
The
the...
aura's like the whole point
Right.
of having one.
that's how we beat Tiamat.
Let's be honest, aura and smite.
Yeah.
Combine those together and you're good.
The Tiamat 10x10 was very, very nice. Plus 20 to all of our saving
We
throws.
move in a group.
That was hilarious. We should do that again. But anyway, continue.
Thrash Tiamat.
You guys gave Tiamat a swirly.
You could have thrown 2 of them at us and we probably would have been fine.
I would love to do
Tiamat
that.
and Tiamat Jr.
What-
You know
would
what?
you-
We should do like a Tiamat, like a dragon turtle. I just honestly, level 20, you guys build like Edison level broken shit, and I just throw like CR30s at you.
What you do is it's just a gauntlet, so when we kill one Tiamat, another Tiamat just materializes to take a Tiamat's place.
Okay, I'm sorry. Continue. We're off track.
Well, since I pried a little, do you have...
Questions for you?
Yeah? Seems only fair.
Nope. Walks away.
Nope, sorry.
I don't care about you.
Don't care about you or your life. Get in the river. You know too much, get in the river.
You said there was a war between your people and the Avnordians?
Yeah. We lost. It took us 3 years to fully be defeated.
You surrendered.
Oh, we surrendered.
You gave up half your territory. Yeah.
Only 3.
Only 3. We lost half the...
Honestly, 3's pretty impressive.
There was a reason I wanted you to beat the fuck out of Hilda.
Well, to be fair, I will also like to mention they did this simultaneously while conquering a different country.
Yeah.
Okay, that would explain it.
They were in multiple wars. We still lost.
You were a side project.
We weren't even the main target. We were just an accidental, bystander.
Oh no, it's Switzerland and the god.
Us being proud of winning this Revolutionary War, meanwhile all our forces were in India.
Yeah. Well. What did you do after that?
I drank a lot. I'm surprised my liver hasn't failed.
Perhaps some divine intervention. What's your god like?
Pretty nice guy.
Have you met him?
Not recently. That's besides the point. It's fine.
His insight isn't high enough.
Yeah,
The eye
it's
is
not.
twitching just a
Your
little.
god's dead, isn't he?
And I killed him.
I watched my god die. That would be an
I
interesting
kicked him
backstory.
off the cliff.
Your god was the horny guy from the tavern. He died
I see
boning.
no other god up here but me.
Pushes the god off the cliff.
How did you meet him?
I drank myself to death.
Literally?
Quite literally, yes.
And because you died, he just kind of stepped in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently, apparently, drinking's supposed to be therapeutic, and like you're supposed to work out your trauma through it. I've never understood that.
And he just...
I'm not the first one he's saved from drinking themselves to death. He has a soft spot for halflings.
You said you were happy I kicked Hilda's ass?
Absolutely.
What did she do in particular to you?
Well, not Hilda specifically, but I think her father? Her father was the one who...
Her name is Hilda Eskildottir, and you know that Eskild Johnson was...
Johnson
Yeah.
led the
John.
forces that in 3 years took out half of the halfling empire. Kicking her ass was kind of cathartic.
Well, might shock you to know this. She was involved in the coup.
I didn't see that one coming.
I didn't either.
I figured other people, not Hilda.
Yeah, I was very surprised by that too.
Like, out of character after the session, because you guys will never figure out why I can explain.
We've long since run away
Yeah.
from that.
There's so much shit you guys didn't figure out that I feel like for context I should just tell you.
We
Not sure if she survived though.
We're never coming
Let's
back
hope
to the
not.
Empire.
Mm-mm.
Surprisingly, she helped me out in the end. I told her I was going to betray Åska. She said, "Sure, as long as I get to kill Olaf." So, apparently they hated each other.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Mikkel cripple Olaf?
Oh yes, Olaf is definitely dead.
I don't think Mikkel would... Oh.
To be fair, I don't think Mikkel would really care if he was dead or not.
Yeah, I just don't think Mikkel necessarily intended for someone to die. They've been sawing at that deal for a long time.
No, you guys are in firewood at this point. There's a different song going on.
They're really going at it.
You know, I think they expect us to stay here for long. Like, that's an ungodly amount of firewood.
I'm like teaching Katunia how to sword fight. Not like really, but just like
Sticks.
You see her that she has an impulse to go in for the bite, and you're like, no.
I'm teaching her the baby version of learning how to do
Sure, I tried
combat.
to beat that cat, or bite that cat.
To
I
backseat
feel
play
like there's
fighting.
a lot that we can unpack from that.
Good, but I don't want to.
I really don't want to.
Well. Tavi,
Yes?
did you get out that wine?
Sure.
I'll have a
Tavi
drink.
mumbles, you said you didn't want it.
Specifically the open bottle.
Yes,
So
the open one.
I know.
Gotta drink it while it's still fresh.
I'll have the Stonk first because he asked so nicely.
I'll pour myself a glass.
Come here, Tom.
You guys probably just have like shit wooden glasses Or,
During the time of them cutting things, they've carved little cheese.
Yeah, you know what? You guys are probably having it out of bowls, honestly.
I pour like mine into a bowl and start taking it, and then I hand off the wine to him.
For you, I'll say it's really fucking good. This is too sweet for your taste. The Goliaths don't have fruits.
Yeah.
You eat a strawberry and you fucking die.
It's sticking in my throat. Is it supposed to do that?
That's how you know it's good.
You. Ugh.
Yeah, it's like the what do I call it? Have you ever like wanted extra of some food that you've eaten in the past?
Yes.
That's kind of what like that residue at the back is supposed to be for, is to make you want more.
Of this?
Yes.
I don't want my throat to swell shut.
Can I roll a medicine check? That sounds like an allergic reaction.
Stonk over. Sorry.
Is Stonk allergic to wine?
17.
Mildly
Open
allergic.
up. Cast light on his
Check your
stick.
tonsils.
Ah!
Okay.
Is he allergic to wine?
No, he's not allergic to wine. It's just like the sticky taste. He thinks if he drinks more, it's gonna get stickier until it swells shut.
He's just too used to the alcohol burning his throat.
Yeah, and then going straight down
So,
into his belly.
this
He's
is-
not used to it
I'll be right back.
sticking
This
around.
is the alcohol you're supposed to enjoy. You're not supposed to just like down it. Ignore what I do. You're not supposed to just down it.
But I enjoy it by downing it.
This is the alcohol you're supposed to enjoy while like in a conversation. You drink a little bit of it to like, you know, when you're talking a lot and you get a little parched, you want to drink something, you drink a little bit of this to make you feel more refreshed.
That's what water's for.
Drink water?
Yes. The alcohol I drink parches you, so
Mikkel kind of
you have water
judgmentally
on
looks at him
hand,
with his water
so
cup.
that you so that you can take a sip and you quench that thirst, and then you can drink more.
It's the quenchiest.
At this moment, you can see the light bulb going over Slanei's head. Oh God, this is the only alcohol we have out here.
This is what you
think-
brought.
You think back to when you entrusted Mikkel to do all the shopping.
Perhaps I was wrong.
I should have gone shopping.
There's a lot of fish. I'm making an audio clip out. That was all him.
I know.
For once I was innocent.
How are you innocent in this?
What did I miss? Oh, yeah. Slanei just had the sudden realization of, oh God, this is the only alcohol we have out here.
Yeah, you have 4 bottles.
Tyler knocked over a
Well, now 3
dice
left.
tower.
No, that was you.
That was you.
That was you.
That was you.
I hadn't
Am
bumped
I
it yet.
gaslighting? Yes. Am I gatekeeping? No.
Thank you.
Not even girl bossing.
How,
Alright.
Keep
Good.
girl boss.
So, how evenly distributed is the bottle? Who's pouring themselves extra?
I offer the bottle back to Tavi. Do you want some?
Yeah, I'll take like another waterfall shot of it, and then I'm done for the evening.
Chug, chug,
I
chug,
do, in
chug.
fact, chug the rest of the bottle.
Okay.
Just like that. There will be none of this bottle left. Take as much as you want beforehand.
I'll take 2 mouthfuls.
Oh, okay.
I don't drink too much because it's too
Con
sweet.
save.
No, fuck.
I'll say that you're
It's
not having too
poisoned.
much, right? Yeah, you're fine. You're a little tipsy, but nowhere.
Con save?
For what?
I'm great at these.
It's poisoned.
I can tell.
Hold on. one
Plus
sec.
4.
Oh my God!
Wait, do I
Actually,
also-
I know you're technically immune to like.
it is to all saving throws.
Okay, but we gave them unarmed strike smites. Therefore,
This is
the
the trade-off.
drawback is you don't apply
So-
that to
Also,
alcohol
though-
saving throws.
So, paladins are immune to diseases, but are they immune to the poison condition?
They're immune to becoming alcoholics, is what we agreed with Zahili. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They can get alcohol.
if they
they're
had
not-
They can get drunk.
If they're
You
immune,
cannot die of alcohol poisoning.
I, on the other hand,
they couldn't get
Should
drunk
have
if
a
they were
long time
immune to the
ago.
poison condition.
Yes.
Yeah, you are not immune to the poison condition. The only reason
You are not
is because he
immune
was a
to
fucking
propaganda.
hexblade. You auntie! Okay.
anyways, that's an 11 for me.
It's a 7 for me.
With +4?
No, we didn't do +4.
No.
My con is.
Not the +4. You do not have good con.
Yeah, my con +4.
I have a decent con.
Yeah. You're fucking plastered.
Yeah.
You are as drunk as usual.
Yeah, and this is my functioning
Yeah.
state. Okay, so
Wait, plastered is in like me like last Monday or?
Yes.
Cool.
oh,
At least I know how to portray that.
to the two, you. Tavi's maximum is 1 drink from these.
I go find someplace to lie down.
Didn't he already drink 2 or 3 drinks of it?
That's what I'm saying. In the future, Tavi's limit is 1 out here. I'm only slightly responsible right now. It should be fading very soon.
After I drink my couple sips, because I don't drink too much, I'll stay around the fire for the most part and relax until time for watches and sleeps.
And what's Katunia doing after her play fights?
Tired.
Is she using the dog like a space heater?
Good.
She's probably using Loki as a pillow.
The low-key session. That's what it should be called.
Aww. Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do? Because you're drunk as fuck.
I am.
Yeah, you're normal. You're drunk,
Fairly
just like that's kind of your.
You act
Your
drunk when you're
baseline?
sober.
Yeah. Sober Slanei is scary. We gotta bury Sober Slanei at all
Sober
times.
Slanei sad.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do for the night?
Mikhail,
Yes.
why is there so much goddamn firewood? Like, we were easily having a 20-minute conversation.
It's kindling.
I don't call this, I'm gonna pick up one of the logs, kindling.
And I poke at it, and it falls apart into like a bunch of pieces.
It can do that?
It's called a faggot of sticks.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, damn it.
I'm sorry.
No,
It was too good. It was too
that's
good.
the title of the session. Faggot is
No, I cannot name it
No,
that.
that's not allowed.
I cannot.
No,
Age restricted.
veto. That will not be.
You found the wholesome one, and you want to go with that.
I'm sorry for bringing that up. Continue.
I like to think the conversation does pause for 5 minutes as you play around with the log.
Everyone, take 1d4 psychic damage.
Did I ever tell you guys that my dad, when he was up here for Christmas, we were on the slopes and we were going down the mountain.
Yeah.
Before we went down, I made a joke about he said something and I was like, "Oh, it's like a butt plug." That's like all you've made is a butt plug. Basically, he was
You've
like,
told me the story.
I think I told you this. It was like, I got a pine cone, I'm gonna like, I shaved it all down so it's all smooth, and I'm just like, oh, so you made a butt plug is all you've done. And I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good joke. I was laughing to myself, and then as we got off the ski lift and my brother's putting on his thing, my dad takes me off to the side, he's like, I don't think that's very funny. I actually kind of find that a little offensive. And I'm like, why? Are you gay? Is there something you need to tell me, Dad?
Are you repressed?
All right, is this why Mom and you got divorced?
Oh my God.
Like, I don't know. What's happening? And he's just like... And so it kind of sat with me. I was like, what the fuck did he mean by that? I could not figure it out for the longest time. So when we got done skiing for the day, the first thing I did was ask a server that I'm in that's full of Q plus people, and I did like an at everyone, and I was like, is butt plug homophobic?
Okay, you started telling me about that. That's what I remember it from.
And your consensus?
And the response was like, what the fuck?
Context?
A lot of them were like, can we please get context for it? And then I gave them context, and they're like, we're even more confused now than we were before. Like, but like
I think your dad has trauma.
But then after everything, they were just like, no, it is not homophobic.
Maybe he had a bad experience with
Maybe
one.
he did. So I talked to my dad later, and the reason why is because he goes to bars pretty often, and because he lives in North Carolina, he deals with a lot of conservative people. And so the way he described it was, he said to me, do you know what people called Pete Buttigieg?
What?
And I was like,
God.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they called him Pete Buttplug, maybe? He's like, yeah, it's pretty bad, and I just don't want to allow that in my family. And I'm like, alright, but that's not homophobic, that's just...
I mean,
make
that's homophobic.
In that context...
It's homophobically used.
In that context, it is using a term associated with gay people to make a homophobic slur to that one
are
specific
vibrators
person.
gay?
But the entire... It is not gay to simply say butt
plug.
plug. Because
Straight people can use butt plugs too, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Everybody has a butthole.
my friends on the server were like, yeah, anyone can use a butt plug. It's not gay, it's strictly gay to use it. So like that's just... So that I was just
It's
laughing
not gay,
my
it's just
ass
horny.
off when I asked that question.
I mean, like, I could understand if your dad was just like, yo, I don't want the sex jokes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, see, that's what I was thinking too. Is like,
Don't
if it
make
was
sex
just
jokes at me, your dad. Like, fair.
or like, don't make sex jokes in front of your brother.
in front of your brother. Like, yeah, that makes total sense because he was there. But like, it's homophobic.
Well, now this story is on
Anyways,
YouTube.
that's the story.
When your dad eventually
That
decides...
is my Discord status right now. Are butt plugs homophobic?
Good. I'll post the entire like Discord conversation I had because I.
Yeah, can we do that after? I want to keep going.
I've got it saved, so I'll just post it in a
Your
second.
dad's gonna find his YouTube trail and just like, oh, my son's in it. Oh, watch it. Connect with them and just hear this whole conversation.
Oh, he'd have to get through so many fucking episodes in order to get there. So
If your
To
dad's
be fair,
attention span is good.
I think he'd be more
you can listen
concerned.
to podcasts.
I
but
think he'd be more concerned with the character than this joke.
Yeah.
This joke.
That's probably true.
Yep. All right. Anyways,
So we're naming the episode Butt Plug.
yeah, you guys are. Is there anything you guys want to do while drunk?
Why are we talking about butt plugs?
Because someone.
And like in universe, why do we start talking about butt plugs?
Oh, the
Because
faggot of sticks.
I made
Yeah, I
a
heard faggot
homophobic
of
joke.
stick, and then I was like thinking to myself, butt plug, in my head. Sorry.
I was trying to
I regret that joke, but at the same time, I don't.
It's just a
It
homonym.
led to a better joke.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm kidding.
All right, continue.
I'm dying at this.
Don't look at it. Leave it for later.
Yeah, no, read that later. Let's get
we
back
can
on
all
this.
read this out once we're
It's
done.
very blurry.
Yeah,
Alright.
I have the clear picture. So.
Okay. Is there anything you guys would like to do this evening, or would you just like to...
Are you playing with the bundle?
I am playing with the bag of sticks.
It's a technical term.
It is, I know.
I hate the fact it is
Put
a
it in
technical
their
term.
heads.
But Lauren
Could've
has
prevented
invited
this.
this energy.
Yeah. You could've
I'm
stopped
blaming
this.
Lauren for this.
You could just
finally
call it
split
like
his
a
prize.
bundle.
No. Lauren has invited this energy.
I'm
Lauren must now
sorry.
live with this energy.
No.
We can finally split up the prize stuff.
Well,
That's something to do
yeah.
while we're trashed.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fair enough. Because I remember Stonk was like, yeah, the only thing I want is all of the stones.
No, I just want one of the, like, 2 interesting stones that stuck out.
That's
to me,
half
like-
of them.
Really? There was
There
only,
were
like,
4
Lauren,
stones.
prepare
Oh yeah, I only wanted 2 of them, and then I wanted my split of money.
You want half the stones?
I want my share. And
Yeah,
then
I can
gems.
read it out again. It was in info treasury, so I can read it. No, I didn't put it in. Where the fuck did I put
I
it?
don't know. I thought it
Lore?
was in treasury.
It should be on the.
Did I pin it in general? Where did I...
Why? He's dead.
Not just in case.
Elven bracelets.
No, hold on.
I know.
Oh, found it. It was in general. So you had 400 GP, 400 platinum pieces. I already split up the gold and platinum. You have jewelry, just a collection of jewelry worth 245 gold pieces. 3 moonstones worth 150 gold pieces each. And sorry, no, that's not true. It's 150 total for the 3 of them.
I just wanted the bloodstone.
And then the bloodstone is 50. You have a spyglass worth 1,000 gold pieces. You have a pair of engraved bone dice, which I think Tavi said he wanted, and then 4 bottles of Montgardian wine.
Well, we just finished Tavi's bottle of Montgardian
What
wine.
happens
One of them.
if we give Stonk the spyglass with 1 mile vision?
Depends on what eye he uses. Well, you if you use the red eye, you're gonna have a hard time focusing.
Oh, God damn it.
I've contained the space it can see, but it doesn't want to look.
Yeah, I just wanted the bloodstone and then the gold.
Add that to your inventory on D&D Beyond. Remember.
Mine.
Yep.
I will
want
add
the
1
bloodstone?
times bloodstone.
Wait, before you do that.
What? Would you like the bloodstone?
It is a precious stone.
Yeah, I did agree. We did make the canonical agreement that Revivify has to use 300 gold pieces of precious stone.
You wouldn't even get that with all of them combined.
Did we decide that the dice is a set of like about a couple
It would
d6s?
still be 100 gold
Yeah,
pieces
it's probably
short.
just a
I
collection
know.
of D6s.
But it's so useful to...
What?
Do
No,
you
dice.
play dice?
I'll
Yes, I
get
want
you your
dice.
stone.
Mark down your
Okay.
dice.
I want my dice.
I will
Engraved
take
bone
the
dice.
3 moonstones. Mostly so that way.
And if we're really that desperate and like actually are like, oh, we need 1 more 50 gold piece stone, then I'll just grab it and give it to you. It's not the end of the world.
I'll take some of the jewelry and give it to... I'll hold on to it for continuity.
Yeah.
She's too small to have jewelry on, but I'll hold on to it for her. What jewelry we got? We have jewelry, 245. What is it?
Whatever you want it to be. It's just a bunch.
I'll grab some like bangles and
Okay.
I don't know, like a necklace
Oh.
or something.
What?
It's not going to my backpack. Okay. Wait.
Just D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond crashed on me.
Oh, nice.
As I was trying to add the moonstones to my inventory.
That's not
Oh,
the
your
end of the
fault.
world.
I blame you.
Wait.
Yeah, I'll do that later. It doesn't really matter for now. I don't think Stonk has the tools necessary to do what I want to do. So I'll leave that for a later date. In the meantime, I am gonna... Who wants to take first watch?
Me.
No.
I'll take first watch.
No?
I'll take last one.
Tavi is fucking plastered. I don't know if you
Tavi is
trust
the
them.
worst
True.
person to have a watch right
Give him
now.
like 6 hours on the phone. Or at least conscious.
If you're taking
No.
first, I'll take second.
I'll go with Tavi. Because that's
Good
third.
idea.
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, so first watch would be Slanei then?
Yep, just Slanei.
Just
Leaving
like,
you alone is great. We've done this before. It went well.
You're gonna be good.
Perception?
Now, I'm going second watch, so if I wake up and you're gone, we'll only wait a couple hours.
15 plus
19.
4, 19.
For the most part, there's really... You have a hard time perceiving around you because of the darkness, but I'm assuming you cast light to assist you a bit. It is pretty much dead silent, other than the wind, for the most part. And reminding you of that conversation you had with Stonk tonight, the wind is especially loud in your ears.
Does it sound like...
Yes. While, because of that, it doesn't really take away from your perception. As a matter of fact, it kind of makes you hyper-aware. To where a point where you hear a slight rustling in a bush nearby, and you actually see Loki up on her feet, just staring out at a bush. and that just sound of that bush move just causes you to jump.
Grab my crossbow, just head over towards the bush, making the noise.
You see Loki.
Anything there?
Probably just a small animal.
Oh, I don't like that.
Sacred flame the bush.
Burn the bush. Honestly, you guys could learn something from Dakan. Burn the trees.
Use your highest level spell. You're gonna take a long rest right after this.
Why did it not give me back my spells when I clicked long rest earlier?
You weren't worthy.
And now I have all my spell slots. I think it's because D&D Beyond crashed.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just gonna actually look through the bush. Is there
Make a survival check to see if you see traces of
You're
anything. Because
doomed.
there's nothing there, but you could see if there was.
13.
It was just a small animal.
Okay. Gonna head back over then.
Your heart's still in your chest.
It's a murder squirrel. It's the rabbit from the Holy Grail.
The rest of your watch is uneventful.
Okay.
Okay, second watch.
It's me, kid. New perception.
Tyler smacking his lips after it was a good roll.
Okay, I have modifiers that I can add to my
This doesn't.
roll.
This sounds really bad.
10.
Okay.
That works.
That was with advantage?
Oh, I have advantage?
Is Tavi, are you helping?
No,
No,
Tavi's
I'm
next
with
watch.
Tavi.
Oh, wait, yeah, never mind. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I just assumed that it was you
It's
two.
not with disadvantage.
Yeah, okay. So with 10, you, while sitting, it's pretty cold. You feel like the wetness on your nose slightly frost a bit through the bitter cold. But overall, do not hear or see anything out of the ordinary for the evening. And the rest of your watch is uneventful.
As I wake you two up, you can see that under Mikkel's arm, he has like a little book.
Fucking read. Nerd.
Nerd. Anyways,
Alright.
do you want to do the check or should I?
Oh no, the wisdom dumps. Oh
I'm sorry,
god.
but the one with dark vision might be the better one to
Yeah, it's
roll.
Alrighty then.
You can't exactly have help because disadvantaged help doesn't really help.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you still, perception can also
Listen.
rely on scent and the thing that goes in your ear.
Hearing?
Yes. There we go.
Oh boy. Alright.
We're all rolling hot tonight, even mentally.
Yeah. Oof.
We're cursed. I'm gonna use a dice bot. The dice bot's not cursed yet.
Yet. We'll curse it too. So, perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's in jail.
Advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.
Alright. So,
God damn it.
unfortunately,
Nothing happens.
Tavi, your help is not much because you wake up with a fucking headache.
And you don't even notice as the bag goes over your head.
You make no call of alarm, and Stonk does not notice.
But, yeah. Overall, it's a little bit difficult, even with your dark vision, to kind of perceive the world around you, mainly because it's fidgeting all the time. So you have a hard time focusing on anything. It does require a lot of effort to keep it in place, but you do have slight control over it. You basically can nudge it in a direction, if that makes sense.
But can't keep it still.
Again, the wind begins to pick up a little bit more, and the snowfall begins a little bit heavier. It's not falling in small little flurries now, but instead it is falling in heavier chunks. Not hail, but just kind of like clumps of snow. It's overall pretty silent, but near the end of your watch, you both hear Tavi. Instead of hearing it, it just kind of makes your headache worse. The sound of howling in the distance. Other than that, the rest of your watch is uneventful.
Howling in the distance.
Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do while not being perceptive?
Yes.
What deep conversations are you having that are so distracting?
Tavi, could I ask you something?
Sure. He's still like just grimacing because of the headache, but
Shh, be quiet.
keep the voice down.
I thought Odell was coming here with us.
Oh,
Or at
No,
least
he-
you were going with him.
he was gonna head back to get it. Huh?
I said, so did Odell.
Yeah.
I thought so, and so Odell.
A lot of stuff has just kind of happened. I don't want it to come back to Guildford trailing behind him.
You're worried about his reputation?
Yeah.
Well, it's noble of you, I suppose. No problem. I am still surprised that you would stay with us.
To be honest, I kind of am too.
And what made you decide on it?
Rather not be alone.
It's fair. No one should be alone in the winter. It's just a guaranteed way to die.
Rolling insight in your sleep.
Didn't we just send Odell alone?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Regardless,
Alone through Archdruid territory.
With the god-killing poison.
Oh, we don't know.
That's fair.
Regardless, it's good to have you.
Thanks, Stonk.
Anytime. Not actually. Don't ask me for that again. That was hard to do. Anyways, you hear those howls?
Yeah.
The mocha chirps in the distance.
And that's the end of my talk.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for coming to the TED Talk.
The Tavi talk.
Tavi talk.
The morning is typical. You do not experience any, they say bumps in the road, but
There's a bump right there.
yeah, it's a pretty bumpy road. Like, it's not the best road, but you experience no inconvenience.
Yay!
Woo! As you begin to travel along the road just a little bit more, maybe another day or two passes, I'd like you all to make a perception check.
I'm just
Can I
gonna
use my
use the
passive?
dice bot.
No.
No!
God, I hate the fact,
Aha!
I hate the fact that observant doesn't
a
give
good
you like,
roll.
additional things for
Yeah.
No! That's a 7, okay. I thought that was a 1.
You know,
Oh, it looked like a
I'm
1.
gonna do it.
Okay.
11.
11. What'd you get?
7.
7?
15.
15?
19.
19. Alright, I'd like
What
you
am
all
I
to
eagle
place
eyes?
yourself on the board.
Oh
Oh
my.
boy.
What do my
Oh.
eagle eyes see?
Hell yeah.
What doth our... Oh, I don't know. Where's it at?
I will say it is light out right now, or at least as light as it can get.
I need this.
Is Tavi mounted right now?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah,
at?
so just use the horse then.
Cool.
Where are you, Slanei?
probably just be at the front. I'm just going with
Probably
that.
walking like with
I
stuff
printed
right
these
now.
today.
Good.
No. I'm holding it in my hand.
Yep.
It looks really good.
So, Stonk.
I'm so sorry. I was not looking. I thought you were talking about like the
No.
cart there with the dog.
We've had that for a while.
You have so many minis that I can't tell what's new and what's not.
Well, I don't think you recognize these.
Oh.
No, I don't.
So, Stonk,
Bigfoot?
Was this yours?
Sasquatch?
looking off into
Yeti.
or looking around you, you don't see anything, but you hear something. The rustling of
Telling me that my eagle eyes don't see them? My eagle eyes don't make them out clearly? Fine details within 500 feet?
If only you had elven eyes.
Oh, those are chonkers.
Oh.
Legolas,
Oh,
what do your
no.
elven eyes see?
Snow.
Those don't look very. Those look kind of murdery.
I don't like these, Lauren.
They're thick.
you notice one ghost-like figure poking themselves out from the snow. And you turn and hear on the other side, and you see a similar figure begin to surround you.
Can I have my big boy base?
Yes. So, what do you want to do?
I
They
haven't.
haven't attacked yet.
I haven't noticed yet.
I also have not noticed.
I would like to prepare a spell if they do something hostile.
Well, you. What did you roll?
15.
You didn't see him.
Oh, never mind
It's
then.
just Stonk. Stonk.
Just Stonk.
Stonk. You have the chance for
Stank.
diplomacy. What do you do?
I should intimidate them.
I shouldn't have painted it black. I lose it like every day.
Paint it white. We
Ooh,
play in
white.
snow.
Oh shit! It's in the cart.
We
Okay.
play in snow every session. It should be white. Alright, Stonk.
Should I intimidate them, guys?
You are the only.
What's going on?
Yell at them in giant. Tell them to fuck off in
They
giant.
are circling you right now.
Do I recognize them since I can see them?
You see the figures moving, but you do not know what they are. It does specifically say they look like ghosts.
Damn.
Fine.
Yell at them in giant. That always works. Ask them if they be friend or foe. Seduce them.
Ask if they want to go skateboards.
Sure. I'll yell in. Well, I can yell in giant or common.
Giant's more
Giant probably
prestigious
better.
and more intimidating.
Sure. I'll yell in giant. As both as like a warning for you guys since you haven't seen it, and also to warn them off.
What do you
I
say?
will yell out.
Only you speak giant.
Yeah, I get it. I speak it.
To those who are in the bushes, if you wish to survive the next few minutes, stay away.
No response. They don't fucking speak giant.
Yeah, it's still intimidating. Can I roll an intimidation check?
To ghosts
Sure.
speak?
It was my intent to intimidate them.
I'd like to ask Mikhail what he said.
I will draw my axes.
You get what he means.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, I
Are there
have
any advantages to
proficiency
be
in
on horseback, or should I
intimidation.
not?
Can I use my?
Are there any
No,
advantages
I'm
to be on
using my
horseback?
voice.
So
You get the
you
zoomies.
actually, because you have the summon steed ability, you are using a war horse for
Ooh.
Yeah, it was Kuma.
Kuma.
So look up the stats for a war horse. That is your speed.
Is that your first roll?
Well,
So I
don't
think you
get
have 50
advantage on
feet.
that.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
you had advantage on
and
it.
then I have one-handed.
Do I?
attacks.
Didn't you just say that you had
One-handed
advantage?
thing.
on
No,
yours?
use proficiency.
No, I have proficiency. Yeah, I got 23.
Yeah, so, nope.
Oh. No.
They don't get a surprise round because of it. So it's time to roll initiative.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Okay.
But they weren't intimidated by my 23 intimidation.
They're intimidated into not leaping on you immediately.
23.
They're fucking hangry.
15. Ghost hungry?
19.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 17. I only
What
got
what
a
do you
plus
write in runes for the bad guys?
Haven't wrote anything because I didn't want to write anything. So it's just gonna be blank for now. But
Should just have BB.
anyone over 20?
23.
Awesome.
And
Oh wait, I actually need to roll for the 8.
Yeah, I think
So
they're going
9.
last.
Okay.
Unless you got something worse.
Slanei first. Who? 15 or above?
19.
19.
And we still haven't noticed. We know there's something going on, but we haven't found them.
You have not seen them.
15.
15. And then Tavi, would you roll?
12. I don't wait.
So they just go last. What a bunch of losers.
Could you use the other side of the axe as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
But this is just
So I
Oh.
go
Down.
fast.
so
Nice.
easy.
I don't think I can trip.
I have a plan because I can't see them.
All right, I will state that Stonk is the only one who knows their locations at the minute. So Slanei, take it away. It is your turn.
I don't need to know where they are to cast Spirit Guardians.
You don't. Also, what does that do?
Spirit Guardians,
Ouchie.
you call for spirits to protect you. They flit around you for 15-foot radius.
Okay.
Wait. No. Yeah. They are either angelic or fey appearing.
I mean,
I want them to be
Giant?
like little grogguses with just like tankers on them, and they just slam into people.
okay, so
Little baby
what are
giant.
they?
Little giants.
Yeah, they're little giants that are
Okay,
flying.
we'll say they're little hill giants with massive kegs.
Yes. So I am saying my party's not affected by it.
You know, it'd be interesting is if they were made out of like snow and you just kind of like breathe. It'd be cute.
So as Slanei is
They're snowmen with cakes.
they're little snowmen with cakes.
Oh.
That's really cute.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And the best part about this, when I cast a spell, I designate the creatures that aren't affected by it. So no one in my party is affected by it. Everyone else is affected by it.
They get half speed
Well,
once
you
they
can
enter
use
the
all your
15-foot
normal-
zone.
And must make a
and-
wisdom
I think
saving
so.
throw when they enter the 15-foot radius.
Or start their turn there.
I
Yep.
mean,
Which is, I'm not going to do this, but there's a
I think
really
so.
easy way to cheese it
If you
where you
go
just
like a
walk
straight
in and
line.
out 5 feet.
Don't. Yeah, I'm not going to allow that. Only
probably
once per
can't.
turn. Oh, the effect
And
only happens once.
It's only when they enter
Yeah.
your... I assume it's when they themselves walk into it. It's not when you walk
It's
back
for the
and
first
forth.
time on a turn.
Yeah.
So that's the way to prevent someone from doing that.
Okay.
So that's cast.
All right. Up next.
Stonk.
This guy's up on a hill?
Yep.
Bitch.
You do not. I will say you do not see their eyes at the minute.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. But I know this guy is over here, right?
Yeah, you know where roughly both of them are.
Okay. I'm going to move...
You also know we haven't noticed where they are. We just saw them on high alert.
5 feet here. And then I'll move 5 feet. Actually, no. You know what? Yeah. No, I'll stay right here, and I will hold my action to attack the first one that comes in range.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I will rage.
Awesome. Okay. Up next.
And now it's
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Mikkel.
You have no idea where they are.
I have no idea what we are or what we're facing.
Shit, I should have pointed out for my
So-
action, but
Since I don't know what I'm facing or where I'm at, I'm just going to hold an attack.
You can only hold one attack, right?
Yeah.
Not the full.
I don't know if we're facing a threat that warrants being a big boy, so I'm not going to be a big boy right now.
Got
that's
it.
fair.
I also don't see it, but just being aware of other people catch up to him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Fair enough.
What can I attack with again? Short sword?
You can attack with short sword, but I'm saying you can't use a two-handed weapon when you're riding a horse because you have to use one hand to do it. So you have a short sword, you can use the short sword.
Unless it's a spear.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, spears. Yeah, fair enough.
Lance.
Yeah, lands.
It's an action.
There's a whole thing for
And I
guess
Lance
also
being
for
one-handed on a
action.
horse.
Okay. Okay.
Spears and lances can be one-handed on a horse, but like a great sword, you're not going to be
Mhm.
wielding.
A maul. Yeah. No.
Not unless you're the Witch King.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It's true.
So, Yeti's turn then.
Oh, I'm going to watch Return of
Yeah.
the King tonight. They are Yetis.
Watch all the Lord of the Rings extended. Just don't sleep.
Well, I watched Two Towers extended last night, so.
I don't think I have the extended editions.
Boo.
Fool.
I need to buy them for myself.
Revealing themselves from the woods
Oh no.
on a hill above, they take a step forward and. I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw, and you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Do we have, by chance, a bonus because we have a paladin in the party?
Yep.
Why are we?
Only if you're within the radius.
Which you
10
both
feet
are.
radius. Why are we
I'm
making
within
this
10
thing?
feet.
I'll let you know.
You know, if you fail, that's not gonna be a
21, what am I
failure.
adding?
+4.
25.
25?
Also a 25.
25. You guys are good. So, as the Yetis reveal themselves, you see them open their eyes and have a flash of blue at you as you feel a chill down your spine, but you are able to shake it off. Alright, so,
Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
20. Okay.
And I'm gonna
I
smash
should have
him.
rolled this already.
So, wisdom you said?
Yes. DC 15.
16.
Okay, they save, so they take half damage. 11, 13. So that'll be 6 points of radiant damage.
Whew!
As the little keg just baps them in one of the eyes.
It just like, what the fuck?
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Alright. Cool. And it takes 14 points of slashing damage
Okay.
as it gets slashed.
Alright.
I can use my new thing.
So, this one is going to jump down in front of Mikkel, and it's going to unleash 2 attacks on
Also make me a
Mikkel.
wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Do you just want me to use the same damage I rolled?
14?
Also saves. Oh, no, that one doesn't save.
Okay.
Do you want me to use the same damage I rolled for the other one, or
Yes.
re-roll again?
Let's
Okay.
do same damage.
13 for that one, then.
I get 18 to hit for my held attack.
Okay, 18?
Does it 18 hit?
Yep.
11 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
I can see Mikhail rolling.
How many? You said 11?
Yeah.
It's annoying because if I don't click on it, it'll just constantly flash.
Alright,
them off.
so it's going to unleash 2 attacks on Mikkel, and the other one's going to do 2 attacks on Stonk.
And I'm in
Alright.
It's
leather
going to
armor
use
today.
its claw.
It does not have advantage on me.
Yep. Plus it has a 17 plus 6 to hit for you.
That'll hit.
So second attack is a 14 hit.
14 does not hit.
Okay, so only 1 attack on you, Mikkel. That is a 19 plus stuff that hits.
Yep.
And that was cocked. And that is does a 15 hit.
No, I'm 16 right now.
Alright, good. So 1 attack hits both of you. Stonk, you take
What do I feel like it's going to
10 points of slashing damage, and then you reduce that by 2. Reduce that by half. You take 5 points of slashing damage. I rolled min damage and max damage.
Oh, that's not that big of a
Well, I know
difference
why I don't
then.
have that. I hurt myself with confusion first.
Oh, that's fair. Happens to the best of
Thought I
us.
had a damaging cantrip. Turns out I do not.
Okay. That is their turns.
Oh, it's my
Back
turn.
up to you.
Slanei.
The Yetis.
I would like to both of y'all look fine.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
barely
I'm
cooking
gonna
anything.
throw a guiding bolt out at first level at the
Which one?
one attacking Mikhail.
Fair enough. Don't need it.
I'm a halfling.
You shoot fucking Mikhail in the back.
I'm a halfling. Thank you very much. I rolled a nat 1, so
Roll another nat one. You
That's
shoot him
a
in the
So
back.
you rolled it with disadvantage?
not attacks.
Does it not count for attacks?
It's specifically abilities.
Alright.
Ability checks.
Ability checks.
Okay.
Which I do need to keep track of over there. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
It doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
God, can I roll damage just in case?
Yeah.
Like, if I
Just
would
to
have,
humor you, I'll let you roll
just
damage.
to make me feel better about myself, you know. Oh,
Which one? Oh, sorry, which one?
this one. That's
Got
gonna be
it.
16 points of radiant damage.
Woo!
And next attack against it has
Wait,
advantage.
so does it happen on... So what do you...
No. It makes a saving throw at the start of its turn because it's in the sphere. I cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh, God, I thought you were doing damage with the gun. How
No.
much was it?
I'm really glad
16.
16.
16, okay.
And the next attack against it has advantage, Mikhail.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand right here. This is gonna be a really bad idea, but I'm gonna stand right here.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
There's cover right here. You could just jump.
Well,
behind
no,
the
if I
wall.
move back, they're out of the I have to stay here to keep
fair.
them in damaging.
Hide behind Stonk. Stonk's your cover. Actually, I looked it up. Creatures can be used as cover. You can quite literally use Stonk as cover.
Yes, this is true.
But Stonk is in direct melee with 2 of them.
I'm just letting you know that's something you can do in the future as you're a small creature, right?
Specifically because I'm also a halfling, I can walk through their tiles with no
That's
penalties.
nice. That's cool. I like that. All right.
Is it your turn?
Yep, that was the end of my turn.
Stonk's turn.
I'm gonna reckless this bitch. I'm gonna beat him down. He's gonna die. It's gonna be me.
These Yetis are hungry.
It's like a 19 to hit.
Humor me.
Okay, let me roll the other one first.
I need to mark down my thank God I'm a halfling.
14.
That hits.
Okay, thank God.
Oh.
That was really bad.
God.
Believe it or not, beasts have low AC because they don't and cannot wear armor.
I know.
And also, they just have a lot of HP.
Yeah. They aren't beasts; they're
And?
monstrosities.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
I think that's
don't be
dumb.
racist.
I think the Yetis, beasts.
That.
I mean, to be fair, I'd allow a druid to wild shape into a Yeti just without the chilling gaze.
26
It doesn't hit.
damage.
Oh. That's total for both attacks.
That's for both attacks.
How much again?
26.
Okay.
How's you looking?
They both look pretty oofed.
Okay.
Okay. next.
Oh, already?
They're just Yetis, guys. Come on.
mean, we are
beat them up all
level.
the time. That's the end of my turn, so Mikhail. Shit.
I will hit him repeatedly until he dies of death.
Please don't miss.
Well, you have advantage on the first
You have advantage on the first one.
Well,
I
you have
could have
advantage-
taken the advantage if I
You-
wanted to be a total asshole.
You have advantage
Okay.
until you hit.
Yeah.
So the first attack was a 26. The
Oh.
second attack was an 18.
I hate that you're using the
Humor
fucking
me. No, I'm just
font.
kidding. These guys have pitiful AC. It's okay.
13 damage.
To which one?
I'm attacking the same
in
one.
front of him.
Okay.
6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have a bonus action attack. 24 to hit.
24 total or 24 to hit?
To hit.
Yeah, that hits.
8
You
more
can
damage.
stop asking.
8 more damage to
How
that.
do you want to do it?
I would like to make it go splat, please.
Elaborate.
It's gonna hit it, and it's gonna go.
Okay, so you're splitting its head in half. This large creature you cannot splat.
I just
But
like
yes, you
splat
can
it like a
split.
mosquito.
Your axe goes straight through its skull as it just shows its fangs at you, and as you slice through it, its face just
I might have overreacted.
and it falls to the ground.
5, 10, 15, 20. I would like to action search.
Wow.
Fighter things. Just fighter things in floral font.
19.
Oh my god, he's actually hitting things.
24.
Oh my god.
That hits.
And then wait, you don't have another attack.
I
He
have
action
2 actions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he has 2 attacks.
6.
I'm gonna laugh if he doesn't
7.
kill it.
Math 13 points of damage.
Okay.
He doesn't kill
He
it.
doesn't kill it.
Oh, it would have been kind of funny if he got a double kill, but no.
It looks pretty bad.
I could fire rune it.
You good.
Hey, hold on, let me see.
You don't have. You already
I
used
think
your
that's a
bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've used every single action except a reaction. So.
Okay.
Wait, no. If I hit, I can invoke it. I invoke.
Wait, I'm.
if I hit a creature, I can invoke my fire rune.
Okay, go
Fair
ahead.
enough.
It needs to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay, thank
It
you.
also
It's good
takes
at that.
2d6 fire.
Yeah, that
If it
saves the saving
fails
throw.
or if it succeeds.
It takes 2d6 fire no matter what.
Oh, damn.
6. 11 points of fire.
It's dead now.
As you slice down on it and invoke your fire rune, it looks fiercely angry until it sees the fire, and this flash of fear goes over its eyes as it steps backwards before being burned and falling to the ground.
Oh man, it was a Yeti. It probably had vulnerability to fire, guys.
Tavi, it's your turn. What do you do?
Is it dead?
It's dead.
Great, cool.
Tavi, you helped out. Don't
Thank
worry
you,
about
Tavi.
it.
I did nothing.
Is that your turn?
Oh, I hate that
I'm
question.
scared. I don't like this.
Maybe I shouldn't have used everything.
I'm really glad I didn't. I might not have overreacted then.
I still have my big boy. I haven't even broke out the big boy.
Did anybody take damage?
No. Well, we
I
took
took
5
a
damage.
A little damage. If you want to heal them.
Tyler, I recommend you don't dare me in the future.
Oh no.
I feel like that's gonna be like 4 more Yetis. This is just a first wave.
Fucking Trot. I'm just like, damn, guys, that was crazy.
Good luck, everyone.
As you trot up and kind of loosen from the lack of battle, you hear a howl once again.
Oh no,
God
it's the
damn
wolves.
it. It's the wolves.
It's a werewolf.
It's a dire wolf.
No.
Oh, it's worse
Oh?
than a werewolf.
Peering itself from around the hills,
Those are some
you
chunky
see
boys.
2 wolves. This is a wolf.
Oh no!
I was about to say,
A wolf.
the druid?
I'd say
The
probably.
mystery of
Honestly,
the
no, there's probably
druids.
one coming.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
it's flanked
Behind
you.
us.
Oh god.
Wait, my daughter's back
The
there.
I'm in
these
danger.
2 wolves do not look like wolves you normally see.
They're dire wolves.
No.
Keep the chunky boys off the battlefield.
Oh god, they're coming
Adorned.
from everywhere.
Let me open it. Let me open it. It's opening.
The way you phrased that, it's almost like it's my fault we're in this
As
account.
large as a dire wolf, but with snow white fur and pale blue eyes, you see winter wolves
Oh god.
with their mouths gaping open, with the frost from their heated breath kind of coming out of their mouths.
It's the brain wolves.
They are not looking to attack, but they are baring their teeth at you, now surrounding you. There are 2 of them.
Alright, I
Sure,
think it's
different.
technically
Oh.
your turn.
It's
No.
this was the Tavi
Tavi
did their
ended.
turn.
Yeah,
The next thing you hear as you notice these wolves are surrounding you, you hear a booming yell from over there. Who dares cross through my fucking territory?
My ears.
In what language?
Giant!
Oh.
Hey, I understand that.
Oh no. I said not to fucking dare me, Tyler!
Tyler, who is this?
You don't see them, but they're over here.
Dad.
They're farther back.
I think, we might want to...
Run?
Run?
There's a cave right here.
That seems like a really bad idea with that axe.
It's gonna...
You don't see it.
Oh,
It is not near you.
we should.
You do not see it though.
Okay, well, it's Stonk's turn.
No, it's not.
The wolves are using are going to hold an action for if anyone tries to
Go
move.
past them. Well, Slanei, it's your turn.
I'm really glad Spirit Guardians lasts a bit. How long does Spirit Guardians last for?
We can
1
take a
minute.
10
giant.
minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ. I'm gonna go over and just
That's a
start
gargantuan.
guiding
Doggo.
Loki to just start going this way, just a little.
Okay. So feel free. You can use your action to do that. Yeah.
Are you going for the cave?
I'm just taking her in this direction.
Do the wolves seem to be about to murder us because we
And
moved
then-
a little?
Nope. They're still watching you intently.
I'm gonna stand here in the event that this one starts coming, and just have her start going forward a little. I don't know where we're taking her because I really don't want to go in a cave.
Alright, Stonk, it's your call.
Bad idea.
Stonk.
Accept the challenge.
Oh, damn.
Where's Glog when you need him?
Oh, I should have done something.
So that was your turn. Whose turn is it then?
It's
Skunk?
mine.
Okay.
I'm
I
thinking.
wanted a large creature, not a gargantuan.
I'm sorry. Okay, to be fair, it is large, but that mini was printed as gargantuan, and frankly, it is the correct size. I mean,
But that means it's gargantuan, not large.
it doesn't do more damage at all. It's.
But again, I can't
I
use...
know I won't elaborate on what it is, but
Can I use its axe if I kill it?
if it has an axe,
Figure not shown the scale.
Because right now... That's not gonna
no,
work.
I will say that the treat them as a huge creature. I'm just using a gargantuan mini because it looks fucking cool.
How big is huge?
Huge is a 3x3.
Yeah,
This is a 4x4.
So this is medium?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's large.
That's large.
We're medium.
This is what a huge mini would look like.
That's what his size is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Lauren just likes this mini more.
Okay.
Well, Maxie.
I haven't had an excuse to use it yet.
We can take him.
Don't know if we can take on.
I can take him.
Yeah, fight.
You don't know what it is yet.
Maybe we shouldn't take it with a small child.
Hmm.
Stonk, it's your thing.
I'm going to walk by you, and I'll just whisper to you as I pass by. Keep an eye on the front, and then I'll go back here.
As you walk closer, the wolf bares its teeth and growls a little bit louder, but doesn't move.
The Tavi or Mikkel?
Alright, and I will hold my halberd out to it if it makes any moves towards the party or looks like it might attack at all. I'll hit it.
You see its breath fogging out of its mouth.
Mm-hmm. That'll be my action to hold it.
Okay, up next.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I like how we're making Loki move faster than she should be able to in one round by
Yeah,
second.
technically she should have her own initiative, but I figured right now Doggo's like, what the fuck?
And then action 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Wait, what are you?
30.
Wait,
What are you doing?
what are you doing?
The other dog, that's what I was
Why are
afraid
you
of.
leaving that? Like
What
you're
now?
just leaving your child exposed at that point.
I'm not going that far. I'm just guarding the rear of the thing.
That's
That's
what
what
we're
I'm
doing.
doing.
There's a wolf right here.
I'll stay right here.
Yeah. Tyler,
That's what we were trying to.
Okay.
I had the back, that's what I was doing.
I'm standing in a spot where I can shoot either at any moment.
And then we have Pony Guy. What's Pony Guy up to?
I'm a back up like one step into my action.
Okay.
No, I have ideas. Maybe if I actually get to kill
Let's
something. this
seduce
time.
the
Do any
giant.
of you guys use a free action to say anything?
I said my free action
Yeah.
to Mikhail.
What's going on?
What the fuck?
Because I don't speak giant.
Yes.
Which is
I could
unfortunate.
yell at Giant. What do I tell him?
What would Mikkel say?
What'd he say? Who fucking enters my
Yeah, who
territory?
dares enter my fucking territory?
Who claims it?
Oh.
Okay.
And Giant.
Ulfeiger, the Isjotan!
Gesundheit?
It's not ringing any bells.
Can I roll a religion if that rings any
Yeah,
bells?
go ahead.
Also
At
roll.
disadvantage.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
Oh.
15?
Damn, I rolled a
You roll
17.
religion?
Yeah.
I rolled a 17, but I also rolled
Unless
a
it's
2, so that makes it a
History
6.
or religion, whatever makes sense.
None of you recognize the name.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I don't
just
think
a
I
dude.
do
He's
either.
regional, okay?
Oh.
He's,
he's a regional god. Oh, how unfortunate.
he's a regional giant.
That
who
means he
calls
can
himself a god.
definitely be killed.
He'd be killed with no consequence.
Yeah. You now would know that by calling himself Isjotun, he's identified himself as an ice or frost giant.
Oh,
So we can take him.
those are
Easy.
the scary ones.
Yeah, we can take him.
Meh.
He only took 5 damage. We can handle him and 2 wolves, for sure.
This wolf, though, because it is technically their turn, he's going to
Oh,
plop himself right there. This one's going to hold it right there. You guys do not. The giant does not move.
I feel like I should do a pew-pew.
Does he say anything? Oh, no, he did say something. Never mind.
And he will continue by saying, "And who are you?"
I
you
look
can
at
respond.
You only got two people who can
Oh,
respond.
fair.
Nice.
Do you want to respond, or do you want me to?
I would look for you for a second
Okay.
before I would say something. If you don't say anything within the next couple seconds, I'll say something.
Alright, then I'll respond. My name is Stonk Caller. We're just trying to pass through these lands. I didn't say that.
Slanei is at it, like whispering in
Do
common.
any of you guys wish to do anything for your turns, or
Yeah, you have absolutely no
I have no idea what's
going on.
happening, but I'm just like, we mean no harm, right? That's
Yeah.
Stonk nods his head but doesn't say anything.
Stonk. You're scaring me over there.
Did you take giant in high school, Tavi? Do you know what we're saying?
You take the linguist features to get giant.
Alright, well, if that's all you say, he will follow up by saying, just traveling through. Well, any traveler would know not to fuck with my territory. What sort of bastard sent you here? Or were you just stupid enough to show up?
What's he saying?
Alright, Stonk, what do you say to that?
Just stupid.
Oh, we do have an answer. It's Odell. Odell was the idiot who sent us.
That was Erik.
Eric.
Eric.
Oh.
It was Eric. Do you want to rat out Eric?
Eric's been through a lot.
I would suppose it's the latter because we weren't sent here. We were just trying to pass through to get north.
Oh.
We didn't know you were here.
Oh, wait.
That's more of an offense than saying.
Oh, wait. I know who you are.
No, you don't.
Stonk?
I know who's looking for you.
No, you don't.
Stonk, what have you done?
Stonk, what's happening over there? Why is
Stonk?
Mikhail?
Oh.
This is me. This is not him.
And you hear, oh, Andor will pay me for this.
Okay.
Okay.
And,
Do I hear the name Andor even though it's in giant?
it would, I'll say with your insight, yes.
Oh, wonderful.
However,
After I hear that, I kind of look back at the party and go,
Shit.
uh-oh.
Time to run?
as you look back, it does not hit you, but you see a massive alpine tree drill its way through the valley as if he just threw it at you guys.
Is he where he is, or is he...
That he is farther away in that direction.
Can I
he has
see
not
him with my
revealed
eagle eye?
himself. Not through the trees.
My fucking eagle eye is useless.
So, I could take that as he's not happy with us?
Yeah, it's Slanei, it's your turn.
I'm looking at Stonk, like, he's not happy with us, right?
Yes, very much not happy.
Ahem. Alrighty.
So he did yeet a tree, by the way, so this is now difficult terrain.
5, 10.
If you could get
1,
that
2,
wolf
3. Make
off
me a
my-
wisdom saving throw.
Put that dog
Well,
down,
its turn.
by damaging it, it would try to strike at the nearest thing,
which is the dog.
which is the dog.
Okay, fine. I won't do that.
Also, it's only on its turn. If it enters the area or if it starts its turn.
Yeah,
in
not
the
if you
area.
enter in the air.
Okay.
So you can get there, and then on its turn, it will take that.
I guess a held action.
Yeah, it does have a held action.
Any of the squares touching this is difficult.
Let's just go ahead and attack this one then, because I assume you're about to wail into that wolf real fast. Okay, it's gonna take little guiding bolt.
I like guiding bolts.
I really like first level guiding bolt. How does a 19 sound?
To hit
The wolf.
To hit the wolf?
Yeah.
it hits. I'm saying again, you attack any of the wolves, they're both going to attack. They are both holding their action for when you guys get feisty. So it doesn't matter which one you hit.
Do you only have one arrow per turn?
Yeah, I don't
Hold it-
ever get multi-attack.
Hold it until I attack, and then I will be close to it.
Yeah, I will go back here, and then I'm gonna guiding bolt that as soon as Mikhail goes.
Because I will go and beat the shit
Okay,
out
so
of
you
it.
are wasting a spell slot. Holding, if you do not cast it on that turn,
Yeah.
then you lose the spell slot.
Yeah,
Presuming
I know.
that the
Presuming-
But I want Mikhail to be in melee combat before I do that, so the dog doesn't get hit.
If I die next turn, you're
I can
fine.
really-
But if I go where I'm going to go, it's fine.
Stonk, can you hold off from attacking the wolf until Mikhail gets in melee combat? I don't want the dog hurt.
Do I see this happening?
I am
behind me?
asking you this.
Do you,
You
talk
would-
to
you
me
shout
about
it
this
out?
before you leave?
Yes.
What do you say with your words?
What do you
Wait
say?
like 2 seconds.
But I could do more if I do it now.
But you'll hit harder if you wait.
On the one hand, we need these wolves dead before the giant gets here, or we're
Yeah.
doomed.
On the other hand, I need my rage to stay up,
Yeah, so you'll.
and I'm already pushing it.
You have more
You-
than one rate.
Let's just
know.
do this. I'm gonna go in melee combat here.
Alright.
Go to combat here and shoot
Yeah,
that
I'm
one.
shooting that one. Because I already. Oh, I did roll the damage. But I don't know what it was, so I'm gonna reroll it. And that makes me sad. It's a lot lower.
Yeah.
What are you rolling?
Guiding bolt.
Okay.
I forgot what numbers I rolled, so I'm re-rolling because I forgot.
Yeah.
And I
It's
rolled lower,
now.
which sucks. 10 points of radiant damage on that one.
Okay.
It was like 15 before.
Yeah. It was pretty high.
All right. If that's the case,
And I'm now in melee combat with that one.
yeah. If that's the case, that one's going to attack you, and this other one is going to look at Stonk and be ready for it on its turn. So, the Slanei.
But it didn't attack.
No,
Slanei, you're gonna do
because he can't move.
Oh, but it looks hostile now?
Yeah.
Alright, then I am taking my reaction attack on it then.
Okay.
Because I said if it looked like it was hostile or if it was going to take actions against us, then I would.
Okay.
You can justify that how you want, but Slanei did just shoot it.
Yeah.
I think hostilities are on the table now.
Yeah.
And you have advantage because it is guiding bolt.
True.
So you
Does it hit me?
does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay,
Oh
you're
my
good.
God.
As you see its as it goes in for a bite and snaps at you, you see what it's almost like its teeth appear to have sharp icicles on them.
22
And it
for
snaps
mine
at you.
to hit.
That hits?
Yeah.
It no longer has that advantage from
These wolves are bad news.
10
on
plus
their
7.
own.
17.
17 damage or 70 to hit?
17 damage.
Okay.
And that was my reaction attack.
Okay. So
Is it
that
my turn?
was
That was my turn. That was all one turn.
Yeah. This is quite a
so
turn.
that is
Down.
Stonk's turn.
Then go Pete, but hurry because
Then
you're after.
I will,
Can you
Run,
bonk
Kelly.
it? Do you bonk it till it dies?
I mean, you don't even have to go in.
yeah, no, I can stay right here where I am. I'll just make 2 attacks. Non-reckless. 1 is not going to hit. The other one is going to be over 20, so I think that'll hit. Alright, and another max damage hit. Fucking hell. 17. Again.
Okay.
I do the hit, and I do it good.
Okay, up next.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I can do this or not because we're getting loosey-goosey with the rules. Can I tell the dog to disengage and leave? Because
You would have to
Because-
use your action to order it.
because it's a dog and it's right next to a wolf, so you think the dog would be like, nope, and zoom.
You would have to use your action to order it like you would a beast companion.
Wow.
Okay, the wolf is like 2 feet from my daughter, and that's a no-go. So I will tell it to yeet.
It has 30 feet of movement. Or 40, I think. But it's carrying stuff, so I'll say 30.
Honestly, that's impressive. She can go that far.
And it's
Fast.
it's out of the alley of potential being hit by a tree. And then I'll use my bonus action.
Does it provoke an opportunity attack from the
That's-
wolf?
That's why I disengage.
Told
Okay.
it to disengage,
Got it.
then go.
And then I'll become a big boy. And that's my turn.
Okay.
It's the wolf's turn.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Maybe I shouldn't have used my action, sir.
16.
Save.
You went all in for those Yetis.
That's 4 points of radiant damage still,
Well, I was like,
as the snowmen are just pelting it.
It's... Yeah, even though you're not doing cold damage, it's taking the hits.
Okay.
Okay, up next. Oh wait, no, it's the wolf's
It's
turn.
the wolf's turn. It's just because it was the start of your
All
turn.
right. If that is the case, can I have Slanei and Mikkel make dexterity saving throws?
Oh.
And Stonk, you can see it. You need to make one as well. And Tavi, are you within 15 feet of the wolf because it's going to move forward for this?
You
Yeah.
two will have your.
So, yeah, you
also,
have
if you have to make a
+4.
save, your horse has to make a save.
Yeah, Horsey has to make a save too.
Oh, and I get a +4 because I'm next to Tavi.
The hell's my horse?
You said a dex save?
For
Yes.
This
dex?
is +1.
Yeah, it's just +1. They don't
And
get
then
it.
13?
mine's also +1.
Okay.
I think 13's gonna do it.
Oh, Jesus.
No, your dexterity is +5.
Yeah.
Because it's a saving throw.
Oh, thank God. Although I don't think either of these is gonna be good. Hold
I
on.
rolled a
Wait.
double 17 plus
And then you get your aura.
Wait, why'd you roll it at advantage?
8+.
danger sense.
Because if he can see it, he can.
Oh.
If I
This is
see it,
not-
I
this
get
isn't gonna be
advantage.
good for either of them.
That's a 19 plus 4.
Don't forget to give your aura to your horse.
23
Okay, what do you guys roll?
14.
I
14?
got 12 for both the horse and Tavi.
total.
So if 12 is what you need,
Oh
fuck,
my
thank
God.
God.
DC 12.
These are still gonna be nasty. I
So-
know these boys, and it's not a fun time.
So you all, just gonna make it the same amount of damage because I don't want to have. Or do I roll one for each wolf?
Yeah, 1 for each wolf.
One for each wolf. All right, this is the one against Stonk and Tavi.
Is it Tavi's turn?
Wait, did I not get to go?
What? They're still doing their attack. They haven't done damage yet.
Tavi,
Tyler.
we completely skipped Tavi's turn.
Well, I thought you said it was okay. Okay, what? Tavi?
'Cause Kelly was like,
What?
whoops.
Why did you?
Tavi was in the bathroom.
Take a
Yeah.
look
Then
at
you
this.
guys wouldn't. Okay.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Sorry. Take your turn now.
We'll have to. Yo.
We
Jesus
could.
Christ, I'm gonna wheel
This is
around.
before anything attacks,
Yeah.
though.
So.
I'm not getting that bonus now.
Yeah.
What?
If.
You left.
You left the area.
Well,
so,
-4 from your save.
Yeah.
Oh well, I was still gonna succeed.
No, I'm coming back. Hang
Then-
on, I gotta figure out how this thing works.
Did you
though.
back up so you can charge?
Yeah, I did. Hold up, 20 feet. Is
What?
it 20?
How are you charging?
Wait, how? Yeah.
You can't.
I don't know how this works. How does it work?
You
You have a horse has a charge attack.
Does your horse get to attack?
It has a trampling charge. If a horse
It's not on your. It's not on your turn, is it though? Or does
Huh?
the horse have its own turn?
I don't. I mean,
Usually it has its own initiative, like right after you.
yeah.
Bro, I'm
Horses are weird. Usually you don't use your horse to fight,
Yeah.
but we have a fighty horse.
Honestly, I'll say you can either have your horse attack or you.
Alright,
But I do say that
Your
we've kind of.
attacks are better.
Yeah, I kind of already. You know what they're gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much of an action is it to dismount?
It's a
Or is it a full action?
Full
to
action.
dismount?
full action to dismount.
I guess I'm gonna die. I'm going back to where I was before. I'm just gonna dismount. That's
Okay,
full
can you
action.
put Tavi on the board then?
Actually, bonus action. Hunter's mark that wolf.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I tell my horse to fuck off and like go over to the sled?
Giving your horse demands or would be an action, so no.
Okay.
Put it there.
Sorry, yeah. He'll
The
just
horse
shout.
has
Okay.
basic preservation instincts.
Yep.
It's not gonna stand there.
Where is it
Yeah.
gonna go?
Over by the-
Somewhere.
I don't know.
You want to point in the
Away.
direction that's safe?
Yeah.
I mean, not
Where are you
where the
pointing?
wolves are. Probably towards the tree.
Okay, so for Stonk, and Tavi and the horse, you all take
Horse damage.
Ooh, I rolled the wrong dice. It's D8s, not D6s.
Oh, that's
Oh,
always
boy.
great. We can handle this. We got this.
And there we go.
Are
Okay.
you ready to fight a frost giant after this?
Oh, we're running.
19 cold damage, and then it is reduced by half.
For everyone?
9.
No, just for those
Okay.
two and the horse. So that would be
Wait,
9
for-
cold
I was
damage.
going to say, doesn't it get quartered for you?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
4 damage.
So 9 cold damage for you, and then 9 damage on the horse.
How much HP does your horse have?
19.
So you can take 10 more damage to your horse.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
for
don't
you,
have
for you two,
Mm-hmm.
you take.
F your horse dies. Horses don't last long in D&D.
That's 16, so it's reduced to 8 cold damage.
Spirit Guardians is no longer up.
Okay. The wolf exhaled blasts of freezing wind. So that was both of their turns. That is the end of the wolf's
I
turn.
mean, I need a 14 dex. What happens to me?
You took
Yeah, I
half
said you
damage.
guys are fine.
Oh.
It was 12.
Everyone was fine.
Yeah, everyone took half.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I still took 9 damage.
You took 8 damage.
8 damage.
I thought you said only they took it. I was confused.
What? No, their wolf did 9 damage to them.
Ours did 8.
Yours did 8.
Huh?
Kyler was not paying attention.
I was befuddled.
Clearly.
I was confused.
Alright, so that's their turn.
Uh-huh.
Back up to Slanei.
I think it's technically the giant's turn.
Yeah, what's
Oh,
the giant
true.
doing?
Yeah, so you hear the as the wolves let out their cold breaths, you actually notice that they are making barks and growls toward each other that don't really resemble a language, but they are communicating. Because they apparently can speak languages.
That's terrifying. I want one.
They understand giant.
Where can I get
well,
one?
then I can understand them. Yeah.
They speak more languages than you.
Bitch.
Are they speaking Warg?
Where can I get one?
Right here. Kill their master.
PetSmart.
What's a PetSmart?
It's a pet
Place where dogs go to die.
mart. It's a
I hate that
market.
you're right.
All right, it is going to be doing. Wait, you reckless, right?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Okay, so then it's going to do its attack at disadvantage because it is far away, and so that would be. It's just one person, so it'll probably be. Honestly, you probably gotta throw it at Stonk. You're getting a tree thrown at you.
Hell yeah.
That sounds about right. Stonk.
All right, with disadvantage, that is a 19.
That'll hit.
Does it not hit the dog in front?
No, it can only hit one person with this.
So it's just like a tree just dead.
Yeah,
falls to the sky.
it's supposed to be a rock, but I made it a tree because that's fucking cool. So
Flex your abs. Impress a giant by flexing your abs and taking no tree damage.
Probably do it.
Oh, I don't like the fact I'm in melee combat now. I may have done a big stupid.
okay,
A big
Stonk.
dumb.
You ready?
We were doomed from the start.
Can I put my attitude as well?
You can tell it to just zoom or zoom.
26 bludgeoning
I guess I can
damage,
summon it, so-
and that will be reduced by half.
If it's a summon horse.
God, that would.
It's not summoned, but
That
that's
would
like
be
a
great.
call steed.
That is its only action. And but you
Yes,
do
Sal?
hear it yell at the top of its lungs, "Fear me!" Okay.
Yeah, I have
What? How do you respond
Slanei.
to that, Stonk?
Bitch, you wish.
So I can't exactly attack the one that's in melee combat with me.
Oh, by the way, you also hear stomping like it is approaching.
Yeah,
How
but,
far off?
I mean, it's a giant.
You would not know. You do not have a high enough passive perception.
It's
but
a giant.
My
It won't
fucking
be
evil
long.
eyes are useless.
Yeah.
Could I make a guess of how far away it is?
It is at least 200 feet away.
I can't even see that far.
It's literally the trees are like this fucking tall, my dude.
Can he see like a knee, and he can't tell where the knee is in comparison, but he can see like the knee?
Have you guys ever been in a dense forest before?
Yeah, 200 feet, you should still be able to see a massive giant coming.
In the fucking like mountains?
If it's that dense, if it's that dense, tree should be falling over as it charges.
All right, I'll say that you.
It's either super dense and it's making a ton of noise as it decimates the forest in front of it, or
Yeah,
it's not
fuck it.
dense enough
Yes.
and I can see
It's
it.
It's doing both. I'll say that both Stonk. I'll say that both Stonk and Slanei can see it charging at you,
Schrodinger's
but it is
tree.
not. But it is not approaching.
I would like to shoot that one.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm glad this isn't Pathfinder because they could take an attack of opportunity for you. making
I
a
know,
ranged
that's-
attack.
I'm making a ranged attack at someone else while in melee with
Yeah,
something.
that seems like that should be a horrible idea.
This is, you know what?
Do you have like a
Fuck
dagger?
that. I'm not doing that. I mean, I will. But I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon on this one first.
All right.
Whack on just the other side.
Whack on. Whack on.
Natural 19
Plus stuff.
plus stuff to
Okay,
hit.
that hits.
Okay, and that one's... ooh. I need to find my damage stat here. Spiritual Weapon. That's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Magical
force damage.
bludgeoning.
I think it's force damage.
It's force. How much is it?
10 points.
Okay.
And then I would like to take my crossbow out and just at the other one over there. Oh, that's gonna be a 13, I
That
think.
hits.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think if we kill his wolves, he'll like
No,
be
I
impressed
need to
by our
find
might
that,
and let us
actually.
live?
Why is it?
Yeah.
Where? Why is it?
We
not
should have
for my
said we killed
crossbow?
your yetis for you. You're welcome.
Instead, now they just
I don't
want
know
to
how-
kill us.
Okay.
You guys are. You know what? To be fair, the dead Yeti is rough terrain.
The whole thing's rough terrain. The floor
I
is
just
dead
didn't know
yeti.
I didn't know what damage I did. Max
Max
damage for 12
12.
points of piercing damage.
Non-magical.
Non-magical, so it is Probably have.
How are the wolfies looking?
They look okay.
I'm not
Fuck.
gonna use it.
That's not the answer I wanted. That's not the answer I needed.
Okay, up next.
That was the name. Now it's Stonk.
Stink.
Stonk bonk. Stonk with your stonk.
Yes, I would like to bonk my stonk. Hitting this bitch twice, no reckless. No reckless. 12 and a 21.
12 does not hit.
Damn, alright. Only one hits.
At least you didn't roll that one.
Yep, and that's 14 points of slashing magical.
Okay.
Are you ready to fight a frost giant by yourself as we fight this other wolf?
Sure. I have a healing potion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like just a normal one. I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
And it's just a normal one, so it's 2d4 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2d4 plus 2.
Plus
Plus 4.
It's plus 4. It jumps up to 8, I think, at the second level. Oof. Not great, but better than nothing. 8 points back.
Oh. I don't see why you healed yourself.
You know what? I'll say the giant also reveals its position because it's laughing maniacally.
Does it think it has the upper hand in this combat?
It likes blood.
Okay. It doesn't care where the blood's coming from?
Can we just, have a drink about all the things we've killed, go towards Mead Hall, chill out?
It's your turn.
I would like to
Please hurt this.
Okay.
You re?
and then I would
Roll it
like
on your
to
fucking bot.
bonk it until it dies
Okay.
of death. First roll's 22. Second roll's a 13. Third one's a 10.
What was it again? It was
22, 13, 10.
okay. Only one doesn't hit. The 10 doesn't hit.
5,
Wait, I could hit this giant.
8, 13 points of slashing damage.
It's
Okay.
within my range. The
Pissing
disadvantage range. But still
it
within-
off is great.
It's already coming at us.
Mortal nap
Oh, guys,
snaps
do my
its
force.
jaws.
Aim for the dick.
Always aim for the dick.
Always aim.
So 13 points of slashing, that's my full thing.
Awesome.
Wait,
Taunt.
I also can use my giant form for 6 more damage. 5.
Nice.
That's the whole point of being a big boy, is to do 1d6 more damage.
Okay.
Alright.
Up next, Tavi.
Is it a full action to tell a horse to go away?
Yeah.
You might want
You
to
just bonk the wolf.
bonk the wolf.
We'll say the horse currently at the minute is spooked and just kind of doing the whole back walk with the
Also,
dance.
I can't command it to do that, but I'm hoping the dog will keep running.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make it keep running.
Yeah, it is. I'll say it is.
That bitch is hunter.
You don't need to move it. It's good.
He's
Yeah.
hunter's marked.
He's hunter's marked.
Whack it.
Damn, that
I
bitch
get
be
Dual
hunter
whack.
marked.
Should I smite it?
Dual. Well, you have to
First
hit.
you have to hit
You
it.
have to hit, that's true. 2 days. Wow.
That's a nat. That do be a nat
I'm
1.
gonna shit myself.
Roll that.
The
What
other
was
one's
it?
16.
16 hits.
Okay.
So you might,
And your hunter's mark will do damage.
So you do 3d6.
you might want to mark that down.
36,
Cursed.
and then you can smite if you want.
You're attacking
should I
us.
smite? Is that a thing I should do? I should probably smite. No.
I'd hold off.
Yeah, I should probably save the smite.
I'm beginning to
36.
think
Look,
that Lauren,
I'm spending my spell slots. Like
that Lauren made it be so far away so we had time to run.
Okay, first attack.
No.
is-
You guys are dumb. I should have expected it.
What? You expected us to run?
Yeah, I started at 300 feet away from you fuckers!
Lauren, you
Lauren,
expected us to. You expected Stonk to run.
We're
That was your-
surrounded by.
I got it. We're good. I got it.
If you didn't have us surrounded by wolves,
Yeah.
16
Well,
points of bonk damage.
the rest of us would have run. Stonk
It's called disengage.
16 points of bonk.
To that one?
Yeah.
16? How do you want to do it?
Oh shit.
Bonk.
alright.
Just,
Just bonk it to death.
yeah, just bonk it. Just
Smash
on the
its head in.
You know?
Splat.
The wolf just on the ground like a rug.
I would recommend.
Those would
you
make
use
great
your
pelts, by
movement
the
to run
way.
For your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
You just killed its pet.
15,
Bleh.
25.
Just gonna remove it.
You're within yeeting. You're. Oh. Oh no.
I would use your horse for cover. Also, get on your horse or your horse will
No,
die.
I've already used my action though.
Yeah, you can. So just hide behind your horse.
Use your horse for full third.
I love the
two-thirds
fact
cover.
that you have a fucking Auk.
Yeah, you told me you wanted it.
I do.
So it's Wolf Boy's turn.
Yeah, it's the wolf's turn.
After seeing its brother be turned into a rug.
Does it curse in its languages that it speaks?
Its eyes, not its eyes, its ears just kind of go backwards and it's going to disengage. And it's going to run away.
Now, too bad, no sentinel.
Yeah.
Wow, the one attack I made scared off everyone. Very
Wow, good job, Tavi.
And you hear that, no, you fucking cowards!
He's the one hiding behind his pets.
Perhaps we should skedaddle.
We should probably run.
We should.
Probably. Right.
I can't. I'm not that fast.
I can't save you,
Can
so
I pull you up on the horse?
yeah, you should probably do that.
I have spell slots still saved up for it,
Um,
but we are definitely using that.
Guys, you guys can try and hide somewhere.
so Slanei.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the giant's turn.
Did we want to hide in the
It's running.
cave?
It's probably going to yeet a tree at Tavi as he's running.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. It's doing it with disadvantage, by the way.
And Tavi has half cover
Half cover, so
Yeah.
or
that's
3/4.
how
If-
much plus to...
It says
says
on
it
the
right
side
side
there.
here.
I think it adds like a plus
Here's the
5.
thing.
Half cover is a +2 to AC and dexterity saving throws. So
Okay.
you what's your AC right now?
16, so
So it's 18 right now.
Here's the thing with cover. It kind of assumes if it messes hitting the cover, and the cover's the horse. How
It's
does
okay.
that work?
So
distressed.
does a 25 hit?
Jesus fucking Christ. I thought it was at disadvantage.
It was.
Oh god.
It's a fucking
What's that
giant.
modifier?
We are fighting.
Oh wait,
against-
sorry, not a 25. I misread the other one. It's still 19.
That's still.
Oh,
Oh boy.
you should
I read
get
the wrong
shield.
one.
Do you have shield?
Do you have a physical shield?
No, shield is a. I don't think paladins can get it.
I have a shield.
The spell.
That is why multi-class as Ashari was just to get that.
From right behind you, you see as you run behind your horse, the pointy end of an alpine tree just flying towards you.
Oh,
Oh
great.
no.
Oh, look at you! I rolled shit.
Oh, cool.
He dies.
It grazed my hair,
Stop,
chops
can you
off
grab
my
it
bun.
anyway?
You lose an ear.
Okay.
15 bludgeoning damage.
Wow,
That's
That
I,
could-
I
that's
rolled
decent.
1, 3, 3, 4.
that's really low.
Yeah, my horse is okay.
4.
Oh.
40.
What's max damage?
32.
46.
Wait,
That would have done.
32 plus 14.
Yeah, single hit.
4d10 plus 6. Maximum damage is 46.
oh,
Max-
4d10. I thought you said 4d8.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was d8s for the wolves, d10 for the tree
Okay.
eat.
Yeah, that could one-shot me.
That could,
That's max damage, and that's
Literally could not one-shot me.
that would one-shot me.
so.
If I did
That's
max
how much damage you take as a tree just goes meow and stunk right over your head over there.
A max damage crit from that would still not kill me.
A max damage crit would exactly kill me.
A max damage crit would just send Slanei into the afterlife.
Like,
God save me! I know you did it literally a week ago, but please.
max damage would just instantly knock me
God,
out.
I know you're
Okay.
out
Max
there.
crit.
All right, that is its turn. It is now, instead of the the bloodthirsty war cry, it is now angry.
I am gonna cast the best spell to cast in the situation.
Sleep. Calm
Sacred.
emotions. Calm emotions. You have calm emotions.
No, I have a better one.
Honestly, calm emotions have tea with it.
Uh-huh.
I don't have calm emotions. I never prepare calm emotions. I really
To be
should.
fair, that would actually be kind of a good one.
That's how therapy worked for everyone, just calm
think of
emotions. No. Instead, I would like to
Disintegrate.
cast Pass Without a Trace.
Mm-hmm.
And then start running.
And then I use my 25 feet of movement too. That's it.
Towards the wolf.
Towards.
The wolf ran away.
Yeah, the wolf is running away.
Yeah, the wolf scattered, went away. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm
It's
also
not-
trying to chase
It's planning its vengeance. It'll come back for a vengeance arcs in 2 or 3 arcs.
So someone could grab me on the way out. That would be great.
It'll put a burlap back over Slanei's head.
All right, whose turn is it next?
Not again.
Stonk's.
Mine.
All right, Stonk, do you run or do you challenge?
You guys actually did really good against the wolves, though.
5, 10.
What was the CR of the wolves?
3 each.
Oh.
They are similar dire
Okay.
wolves. They just they're like hellhounds, but for cold damage.
I'm gonna dash.
I could, but I can't pick you up.
Oh, that's fair.
You could dash to them.
You could kill the other wolf as it's running
I'm gonna
away.
figure out horse mechanics by next session, but right now we're just gonna. Oh, I'll fix it.
Yeah.
What you could do is dash past them, turn around, have your arms open. Slanei, on
What
your
was
turn.
the stuff we used for
I will
The
use
putty?
this D4.
Yeah, could I have some of that?
I love JB Wells.
Yeah, just
I use them
use.
so much at work.
Right
Dash
now,
past
like-
I can
Slanei.
bring out the. Wait,
Dash
did I give you
25
old
feet
stone?
past Slanei.
Yeah,
And then
old
hold
stone's
your
in my
arm
room
out
on
for
my shelf.
Slanei
Oh,
to
yeah,
jump
okay.
into your
You
arms.
can grab it if you want.
Here's
Sure, I'll
Octavius.
do.
I know this is completely out of place to put a blue demon on the board. Here
You
you
want me
go.
to get old Stonk?
There he is.
There's
It's okay.
the lad.
He's very accessible.
Thank you. Also, you have the benefit of the plus 10 to stealth now.
Hooray!
Who has heavy armor on?
I don't-
Tavi.
Okay. Yeah, Tavi needs the advantage
I'll
on stealth.
go
Kelly, you're
there.
gonna fuck me up just swapping between light and heavy armor.
Yeah, I took it off
my
because we
turn's
were
good.
hunting, and hunting, you need quiet.
Yeah, fair
Alright.
enough.
You're good.
Okay, so I'm going to use feline agility. So let's see.
As soon as we're no longer...
While you're big beast boy?
Yes.
That's fucking terrifying.
Uh-huh. So I double my full speed.
Uh-huh.
So I dash 120 feet.
Slanei, you are convinced this is the ice
5,
giant.
10, 20, 25, 30,
As it's coming,
25,
Slanei's
30.
just screaming.
Removing.
I-
You're silently screaming because pass without a trace.
I am full-blown screaming, but past that
I
Tracy
leave
just
the board.
deadening it before it ever
It
leaves.
sounds like it's in water.
Yeah.
I like
You
to
hear the
think
full blast of screaming, no one else does.
I like to think that the dogs. I'm catching up to the dog, and the dog hears this thudding massive cat and just starts screaming and running.
You hear the loud whimpers. All right, up next.
You should...
Can I action then just move?
Yeah, and then you just fucking run.
Yeah, just freaking
You...
60 feet of movement. I'm okay.
Okay, and now... Can it still hit us with the tree, or are we still running? Does it know where we are at this point?
What would be your passive stealths right now? You would be doing at disadvantage, so
We would be minus
Minus
5
5.
plus 10 is our passive
no.
spells.
You're not within the range of it. Everyone else is within the range of it. You are not.
My passive one is
mine,
22.
so then mine would be plus 1.
okay.
So I have
Take
passive 11.
You're
Okay.
10
Unfortunately,
plus your stealth mod.
You're also
Farther
screaming
away.
and ringing.
Minus 5 because you have
I don't
disadvantage.
think I'm ringing as I run.
Plus 10.
I think that you'd be because you move 60 feet, right?
I moved 120.
120 feet.
16
You'd be out of
and
its
then
range.
minus 5.
Okay.
No, that's 16 total.
Okay.
That's just for one turn. Next turn I'll be 60.
24 for mine currently.
Okay. And who's the lowest?
16.
16.
22 for me.
Okay, you guys are good. Mikkel, it does see you and attempts to throw a tree at you, but while you're reeing, the tree smashes behind you and it misses you anyways.
Do I still see where it is while it's like...
You guys have gone behind the hill at this
Okay.
point.
Do I still see like the trees and whatnot falling over?
Yes, probably.
Can I like just send my spiritual weapon on a spiritual journey? Just 20
How
feet.
far away can it get from you?
Well, once I cast it in a spot, it can move 20 feet in any direction
Oh,
for up to
okay.
a minute.
I thought it was only... Okay, yeah, that's good.
So it just has an initial limit to its range that
You're
it can
just...
cast.
Are you going to try and distract it with a keg?
I want the keg as soon as it gets in range to just bap it on the head and just continue in the other direction, like I'm taking it back towards me.
Mm-hmm.
As I run and it throws it at me, I think almost instinctively I yell out in the deep giant, "Fuck off or I'll kill you."
Can I?
You hear... of rage.
Okay, first and foremost. Does a 25 hit it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, and that's gonna be 6 points of force damage, and then it's just gonna go in the other way, like I'm summoning it back to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like so, from this fort, it's going instead of towards me that way.
All right, so that is your guys' passive. It already used its turn by yeeting something at Mikkel. So you guys, it is now your guys' initiative again. If you guys want to try actively hiding, or are you going to keep running?
I'm gonna try and hop onto Slanei. Not Slanei. Hop on Stonk.
Wow.
Slanei's ride.
Slanei rides again.
I'm just hopping onto Stonk, and Stonk is my ride now.
Okay.
And then while we pass Tavi, just gonna hand out the earmuffs.
Great.
As you are riding Stonk and Tavi rides his steed next to him, you pass the important message. I take it back. That's what I
Get
want.
quiet, you little bitch.
Okay.
So now you no longer have that -5. What does advantage do for your passive stealth?
Because you already had
Advantage and
disadvantage,
disadvantage
it's now
cancels.
normal.
Okay.
So you now just have a +10 to your base stealth.
So
Plus
instead of
10 to base.
a 16, it's a 21 now for
What's
you.
your stealth mod?
Plus 1.
So it's a 21.
So it's a 6.
21.
So 21.
Neat. Cool.
I'll say that as you guys run out into the distance, you eventually hear a cry of just angered despair as it loses you.
And it lost its wolf.
And it's Yetis.
Presuming
weren't
that those, yeah, I'm pretty sure they were not its Yetis.
It was in his territory. Those Yetis were its subjects. It lost its Yetis.
I'm gonna cast it one more time when the initial pass without a trace ends as well.
Sounds good. Yeah, all you hear is just the echoing cry of this giant. But you guys safely escape.
I think we did good there.
Yay!
After a minute, I turn back to small, but I'm still dashing in all fours.
Doggo's running at full speed beside you guys. Katunier is peering out of the basket, just kind of like bouncing around like, whoa!
The basket's like strapped in.
Yeah, but it's still bouncy.
She's having a fun time over there.
She's freaking the fuck out. She's hearing screaming.
In a
She
language
just-
she doesn't understand.
She also
You know, I feel like Katunier knows more giant than you.
Yeah.
Does she know fuck off in giant?
She probably knows fuck off, and she probably knows I'll kill. She knows the word kill.
Yeah.
I heard her dad in a demonic voice, way too deep, say fuck off or I'll kill you.
She understood everything.
That's not great for a 4-year-old to process.
Alright, so you guys do successfully escape. Congratulations.
Yay! We escaped later than Lauren anticipated.
You guys did
I
good
swear to God, like 10 minutes ago I looked over, it was like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Alright.
It is no longer.
Going.
Yeah, so this has been 4 hours at this point, and this is where I think we're going to wrap up the session with you guys running away.
Alright.
Yay!
Yes,
we're
once
starting up the
again.
new arc! Yay!
We got new people next time. Yay!
Do we actually have a new person next time, or are we still gonna make Edison wait one more?
No,
more
Edison
week.
can definitely join.
Okay.
Just one more week.
Edison's also running from the giant.
We've been slowly just
Edison was the giant.
I just want us to be running. We're like, wait, who the fuck are you? Wait, who the fuck are you? As we both run away from the giant.
Do you guys know what? Because I was looking up like names for giants. Ulfiger means immortal. he named himself the immortal ice giant god.
What a
Wow.
I'm sorry. Can we go back and murder this pretentious bitch?
Oh, don't worry. He'll get what's coming to him.
Oh, thank.
All right.
Oh wait, he disappointed Andor. Oh
He
no.
invoked the name and didn't win.
All right.
Fucking loser.
Any final thoughts before we wrap up the recording? We
to
excited for second arc?
To our loyal fans who are listening, and you should know what is coming by now. Kumquat.